Hello, hello. It is another stream of Limbus Company. And last time we entered a U-Corp. Seemed everything was okay, you know, ignoring the big hand. That was kind of terrifying, just a little bit. And now we're just kind of making our way to the L-Corp facility to pick up the Golden Bough. And you know, last time we ended up with this like really nice cruise ship and we thought, oh, everything will be just fine. You know, ignoring the fact that Virgilius was just kind of like, these guys don't know. You guys have fun. So yeah, we'll just keep going, see how far we get today, and hopefully it'll be good. I still don't see anyone on the deck. Oh yeah, it seemed like a party cruise, so, you know, surely it'll be fine.
기다려 보시오. 내가 배에 있는 힘껏 숨을 불어담아 소리를 질러 보겠소.
No, do not do that, Dawn. Please. Too late.
야, 파임마! 그런데 이런 선상 파티 같은 건 우리가 막 들어와도 괜찮은 거야?
Yeah.
그 뭐냐? 응? 초대장도 없을 텐데.
If they didn't want us here, they should have kicked us out.
주눅 들지 마, 그래. 이런 건 원래 같이 즐길수록 신나는 거야.
버티고 나발이고 목표는 정보 수집이에요. 헛짓거리하면 놓고 갈 겁니다.
여기 진짜 좋아 보이긴 하네요.
Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn about haphazardly all over the deck.
바로 직전까지 이 자리에서 파티를 벌이고 있었던 것으로 보인다.
I'm in the wrong direction, no wonder. I just realized, something doesn't seem right. I brought up my update for the title did not actually go through. That's not right. One moment. Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. Just realized, never actually hit the OK button. Don Quixote, running on sheer excitement for a party, scuttled to the cabins.
시끄러운 게 하나 사라졌네. 그럼
Just like that, Heathcliff slammed his fist into the loudspeaker that's been blaring music this entire time.
아, 이제야 살 것 같네. 귀 터지는 줄 알았어.
Dots. I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud, but you know, surely somebody will come over and be like, you just destroyed our property. Hello?
음악이 꺼지니까 영 썰렁해지는구만.
그러고 보니 지금 상황과 비슷한 이야기가 생각나네요. 유모가 해준 옛날 이야기가 있었는데.
Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face.
없어.
뭐가? 음식? 술? 아니면 둘 다?
아무도 없었어. 그저 불만 켜져 있었다는 것이오. 방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명한데 사람 하나 없다는 게 말이 된다고 보나?
Well, you know, we are in U Corp. Maybe that has something to do about it.
진짜요? 뭐 숨바꼭질이라도 하는 것일지도.
이런 모임에 모일 만한 사람들이 그럴 거라고는 상상이 잘 안 되지 않니?
그럼 사라졌다는 건가요? 여기 사람들이 전부... 그러면 이미 파도에 당한 배?
Sounds like it's a good time to leave, guys. Like now.
다른 가능성을 둔다면 배에 창고가 있겠다.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이 이 모든 음식과 술을 내버려 두고 좁은 창고에 우르르 모여 있다고?
아, 네, 딱 이런 이야기였어요.
Oh no. Honglu, please.
성대한 잔치를 한다는 초대장을 받고 어떤 저택에 들어갔는데 아무도 보이지 않는다는 거였어요.
저희 노래나 다시 틀까요?
라디오 작살냈는데?
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면 당장 나가야 하는데.
그런데 열려있는 어떤 방에서 자꾸 쿵하는 소리가 들리길래 들어가 보았더니 사람들이 두 팔을 편 채로 시체같이 뻣뻣하게 껑충껑충 튀어오르면서
저는 창고를 확인해보고 와야겠어요.
No, everybody, we should just leave now.
싱클레어 군, 왜 그렇게 손바닥이 흥건하오?
체질이에요.
Sinclair hurriedly left the room in search of the ship's storage.
추는 춤이 한때 유행 중이었다는 이야기였습니다.
춤이라는 건 정말이지.
별 이야기도 아니었잖아. 괜히 기대하게 만들고 말이야.
본인은 틀림없이 다시 살아 움직이는 시체의 이야기일 거로 생각했수만
괜히 애 겁주기는. 꼬맹이는 어디로 도망간 거야?
I'll go find Sinclair. Something happened. A lot happened. Alright, clear within 10 turns. Surely this can't be bad at all.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
It's pretty dark in here. The hallway to the storage was significantly narrower than the party deck. I had nothing but faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Seriously, this place is way creepier than whatever Hong Lu was going on with his story. Sinclair? You there? I wasn't sure where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. I don't see anything here. Not that I could in the dark, even if there were... Well, all I see is a very faint ray of light and... Sinclair. Hello, Sinclair. It seemed to me that he'd been standing here for a good while. Exactly how long, I wasn't sure. Yeah. Sinclair stood there, still like death. He looked up. What are you looking at? Now that I'm in here, I noticed that there was something funny about the ray of light. I assumed that the light I saw was from a lamp or something, but no. It was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light's shining in from the outside, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense either. We're deep in the ship's storage, a big metal box with no opening for even a single strand of natural light. Besides, it's nighttime. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. Where is this light coming from? Exclamation mark. Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, if we don't know what it is, just leave. Run now. Come on. Fear of the unknown intensifies. What I saw defied every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limp wrist. Come on, wake up, we gotta go. Not the time for this. That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to reality and began screaming. He bolted out of the room.
아이씨, 뭐야? 넌 또 왜 그렇게 소리를?
공중의 사람이 공중의 사람이 공중의 사람이 공중의 사람이.
이거 진짜 무서워졌는데.
사람 일리가 없죠.
그럼
Probably the mermaids. If it's another whale.
네, 설명할 시간이 있나요?
Unless there's something else in this area. Oh, I guess we're just fighting now. All right. That's just it?
좋아.
What are you
얼른
guys?
끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Whale the Thousand Strands Mermaid. Okay. Interesting. All right, well, I guess they're not like as liquidy as the other one, but I don't know what you are.
갑니다.
합격장.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
꿰뚫려라. 꿰뚫리고.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
40. 먹지.
추잡하네. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 근육을 이거 인정할 걸. 네 피부에서.
좀
오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 가서 빨리 때려놓자고.
Shouldn't be so bad, you know? I think it's a good time to just leave.
엎드리도록.
Guys? Just, you know, double checking. After this fight, we just leave.
나이스, 하나 제꼈다.
We don't need to be here. It's a mistake.
추잡하네. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그인가도 이건 인정할 걸.
문감을 준비야. 따뜻한.
한 번 휘두른 걸로 이렇게나? 완전
꿰뚫려라.
멋있는 걸?
이제야 완성되었네.
이번에 네 피분수.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 채.
I'm still waiting for Winray to like fail me sooner or later. It can't let me go away, get away with this for this long.
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
이거 참 설레는구려.
You think we've learned by the first fight, but I guess, you know, more came and we're just like,
얼른 끝내고
yeah, let's just keep
밥 먹으러
going.
가자고.
전투응대에 나선다. 칙. 먹칙.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
전투응대
베르게 이걸 인정할 걸. 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
물감을 준비하고
또한 용서할 테니.
So I think after this situation, we'll realize, hey, let's just aim for our like main objective. I know that looking for information is good, but at this point, it's a mistake.
완성되었나?
네 피곤스. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그 인간도 이걸 인정할 걸?
꿰뚫려라.
비뚤어졌구려.
추잡하네.
Oh, you guys didn't kill. All right, well, my apologies. You didn't kill it.
그 인간도 이걸 인정할 걸?
I figured you would have killed it, Gregor, but I'm sorry.
꿰뚫려라.
물감을 준비하고
이제야 완성되었나?
Yeah, they were mermaids.
아마 파티에 너무 열중한 나머지 규칙을 지키는 걸 잊어버렸겠죠. 그래서
So they ended up getting devoured by a whale. Respect the laws. And this deserted ship is the aftermath.
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도 규칙을 어겨 파도에 덮쳐진 다른 데와 얽힌다면 어떤 파도냐에 따라서 덩달아서 피해를 볼 수 있어요.
A single lapse of judgment led to this chilling catastrophe. I remembered Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remembered the rough, biting words she threw at us. This was the reality of the Great Lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. Oh, you know, now they show the bodies here that we didn't see earlier. Thank you so much. And that too, I guess. Yeah, a place where even the smallest mistake could mean total annihilation. A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown. So this was the kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us. If only I'd known, then maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I kept going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boatworks. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만 시간을 지체한다면 저것이 이제 우리를 노리려 들 것이다.
Dante being like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, it'll work out. Versus Ishmael being like, no, this is a terrifying place. Nobody believed her.
파티는 끝났다. 복귀하도록 하지.
We left the cruise ship as fast as we could. And after an indeterminate amount of time, probably about like 10 minutes. So we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I shouldn't have made such a rash decision.
됐어요. 살아남았으면.
And that was that. Ishmael didn't say more.
그래도 물자는 더 챙길 수 있었어.
어이, 레이더 상에 아까는 잡히지 않았던 커다란 것이 잡힌다.
We're probably gonna fight that whale next.
좌표의 중앙과 현저히 가깝네요.
그렇다면 이 점이
21구의 로봇 통의 지부.
Never mind. Let's just go to the Lop Corp. And then, you know, get what we need, and get the heck out of here.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
Ishmael slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings where she stood muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if I should follow her like I did earlier, but maybe she wanted some time alone to think about things. I decided to leave her be.
정신 꽉 잡아. 자꾸 감정을 내비쳐서는 안 돼. 내 단 하나의 목표를 이루기로 했잖아. 작사를 그렇게 갈아냈는데 더 차가워지고 날카로워져야 해. 나에게는 꼭 이루어야 할 목표가 있고 그걸 방해하는 것들, 방해가 될 만한 것들은
So poke him with that harpoon. Just like that.
걸작을 자아낸 마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지 흥분히 가시죠.
저거겠군.
There it is indeed.
우리의 목적지 유사 로보토미 지부.
파일럿이가 말씀하신 생존자분들 안전하게
I don't think they're alive. Honestly, I think it's so over for them.
살 수 있는 시간은 충분하오. 별일이 없었다면.
As Sinclair and Yisang shared their thoughts, the large structure loomed ever closer out of the mist and into our line of sight. Yeah, no way.
오, 그리 피하군.
Every sinner, save for Ryoshu, froze.
그러니까
She was like, this is great.
저게 로보토미 지부라는 말이?
좌표 범위에서 한없이 중앙에 가까울 뿐더러 전달받은 정보와 크기감이 일치하는 것을 보아서는 그렇습니다.
The sight was enough to shut everyone up. Yeah, I'd figure. To hope that there may be any survivors in the structure was far too optimistic a notion for what appeared before us.
흰 물체들의 사이로 로보토미 코퍼레이션의 문양을 확인할 수 있다.
그럼 진짜로 저게
Only the smeared logo of the Lobotomy Corp branch glistened amongst mounds of pallid, blasphemous white. This was the undeniable reality that we found ourselves in. So let's just go in, get the branch, and get the heck out of here. Like I said, this place looks disgusting.
대체 무슨 일을
That's just the outside.
저런 꼴이 될 수 있는 거야?
파일럿 씨의 이야기대로라면 쌍갈고리 해적 단원들이 이곳을 떠나기 전 마지막으로 남긴 말이 재앙이 오고 있다 였었나요?
우리가 일을 시작한 지 얼마 되지 않았을 적의 일이 생각나는구려. 이런 생체 조직이 들러붙은 분위기가 사뭇 흡사하군.
T사 지부 때? 그때처럼 안에 독가스가 차 있거나 하진 않으려나?
당시에는 배신자가 있었던 것뿐이다. 이번 상황과 비교하기에는 적합한 비교군이 아니다.
상황은 더 심하면 심해지 덜하지는 않을 것 같은데.
그럼 파일럿의 동료분들은
인어가 되진 않았으면 다행이겠군.
So the calamity was, well, probably another whale. The calamity that pilot mentioned didn't destroy the Lobotomy Corp branch. It transformed this place into something uncanny, something so grotesque that total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here.
세상에는 다양한 형태의 재앙이 있기 마련이니까.
Eternal suffering is another one.
이 대호수에서는 5가지 재앙이 존재한다.
무슨 뜻이오?
뜻은 차차 알게 될 거다.
I don't believe that.
재앙은 아무리 조심하고 피하려 해도 찾아오는 법이에요. 그것들은 규칙대로 움직이지 않아도 되는 힘을 가져서 불현듯 찾아오니까요.
지금은 그 재앙이 남기고 간 지옥 속으로 직접 노를 저어 들어갈 시간이군. 로보토미 지부는 바로 옆 호수니 쪽배를 타고 가도록.
만일의 상황을 대비해 나는 이 호수에서 거리를 두고 대기하고 있도록 하지.
Isn't that exactly why you should be coming with us?
저 양반 수업을 누가 알겠어?
After a quick tinkering from Faust, the skiff tied to the side of Mephistopheles began its slow descent. It's the same skiff we used to get to the cruise ship.
이 배는 여러모로 자주 쓰게 되네요.
That we are. It probably won't last.
조망만 해서 아까도 그랬지만 영 미덥지 않단 말이지.
The small engine on the skiff revved gently, and our short, sputtering journey to the Lobotomy Corp branch began.
호수에는 원래 안개가 많이 끼나요? 아까 호수도 그랬고.
주의하는 것이 좋겠소. 안개 속에서 갑작스레 나타나는 것은 모험의 기본 공식이니.
There was a growing sense of trepidation among the sinners. You guys want to touch that? I don't want to touch that. As we climbed the pale membrane enveloped stairs leading up to the Lobotomy Corp branch.
어때, 단테? 황금까지 느껴져?
Not yet.
확실해?
Rodia was visibly disappointed. Maybe she was half hoping that I'd tell her that the Golden Bough wasn't here, so we should turn around and head right back to the Mephistopheles. Nope, not in this game.
이런데 올 때마다 내가 유난 떠는 것 같긴 하지만 이번엔 좀 더 기분이 안 좋단 말이지.
The closer we got to the entrance, the more reluctant the sinners' gates became. As though they were growing increasingly wary that some unseen enemy could ambush them at any second.
뭐 하자는 거죠? 안 갈 건가요?
야, 너는 아무렇지 않은 거야? 우리가 느끼는 이 감각 오히려 너같이 호수에 익숙한 사람이라면 더 강하게 느끼곤 하지 않아?
그래서 안 갈 건가요?
야,
안 갈 사람은 여기에서 기다리던가요.
아저씨, 한참 전부터 저 자식은 말이 안 통했었는데 뭘 기대한 거야?
좀 협조적으로 바뀐 것 같아서 착각이었나?
Probably not.
가긴 가야지.
Ishmael appeared to be the only sinner uninterested in the Golden Bough. The Golden Bough, the unfathomable, bone-chilling horrors of the lake. I was starting to believe that she considered all of that nothing but obstacles between her and her mission.
건물 전체를 덮고 있는
Now
이
it's a new
흰색
place.
점막 같은 건 무엇이오?
Don't touch it!
곰팡이 같은 걸까요?
뭐
균류라고 하기에는 다른 특징들을 지녀야 할 터.
내가 보아도 균류의 형태로는 보이지 않는군. 오히려 살아있는 생체 조직으로 보이는군. 혈관이 마구잡이로 생긴 것 같은 느낌.
Ew, no. Now we're getting descriptions. Alright, this is gross.
어이가 없군. 이렇게 못들이 많나.
무슨 의미지?
혼돈에서 피어난 작품에 패턴이 있을 거라고 보나. 전체를 봐라, 멍청이.
전체를 생각한다면 이렇게 필요치 않은 담론으로 힘만 빼는 것이 더 불필요해 보이는구려.
How's the Limbus going? Well, we just started. We're in Canto V. Made it to the Lobotomy Corp branch, and it's disgusting so far. That's my Monday. Hope yours is going well.
그대들도 멈출 생각은 아니지 않은가? 저기 이스마일 양은 이미 저만큼 갔다네.
Yeah, as you can see, it is like gross. Like, okay, they say it's not mold, but I'm just like, ugh, ugh. The coom. Oh, yeah. Well, at least it's not the first, 30 seconds video, but yep.
이거 참 설레는구려.
You did dailies on your gacha games? That's alright. Still managed to do stuff, right? Sometimes we just feel like I just want to do dailies and get out. That's how I feel about this current chapter right now. Just do our bare minimum and get out. Don Quixote had stopped dead in her tracks. She was looking blankly at a section of the wall. Do not touch it! It's gross!
흥미로운 거라도 발견한 거야, 꼬맹이?
여기 벽에 어? 사람이 들어있어.
Don't try to free them.
모형 아니야?
모형이 이렇게나 생동감을 가질 수 있다면 내가 무릎을 꿇고 제자로 드리라고 하겠어.
Did I hear? I skimmed it, and my understanding is that Red Sheet Sinclair, he loses a lot of potency from his talisman status effect, which is why, like, they initially went after, I think it was Malfaust, and then they were like, nope, we're gonna backtrack. And I'm assuming the issue with Sinclair was a huge deal, especially since it's gone for so long. Because back when I was playing more regularly, like over a year ago, like you didn't want to uptie for the Red Sheet Sinclair because I think it broke him or something. But what I do know is that I will get a 3-star guaranteed distraction ticket and 1.3k lunacy.
잠시만요. 설마
At least that's just my understanding of the situation, because
씨가 쳤던
Malfaust was doing a lot more damage than she should be. At least according to what the notes were saying.
이보시오.
Gotcha.
괜찮은 것인가?
Hey guys, don't touch it, Dawn.
대체 거기에 말을 왜 거는 거야?
They're just stuck in there.
이것 보시오. 이자 살아있어.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know enough, or I don't remember enough about like Rupture to really understand what's going to happen to it now. But like, well, at least keep Red Sheet Sinclair as part of my like my home screen because I think it's like cute. But just gonna put him to the side. Yeah, you'd think that they would change him right away once people noticed, like, hey, this is kind of a problem. Or like, even then, if you uptied for him, that it kind of nerfs him. You'd think at that point they would probably do something, right? Probably not going to change too much. That's true. If you just do a lot of damage anyways, it's like, eh. Or at the very least, you probably have to adjust your strategy so that you don't have the bonuses from Talisman, which is gonna be kind of hard to do, I guess. Because Talisman lets it stick, right? So you get more Rupture.
이보게들 꺼내줘야지 않겠소? 살아있잖소.
No, we will not. No, we will not. He is dead.
그러고 싶어도 이미 늦은 것 같기도 하네요.
잘라내지 않고서 꺼내놓을 방법이 있나 싶은데.
뭐라?
한두 번 보는 경험도 아니지 이제는.
You guys didn't fail. It is simply a fact of life. Guys, we gotta go before whatever struck this Library Corp branch goes for us.
단단히 벽에 박혀 있다. 일반적인 힘으로는 분리조차도 어렵다. 하지만 일반적이지 않은 힘으로는 반드시 이들의 형체가 부서진다.
용서할 수 없는 악의 소행이로군.
But yeah, like for now, it's not something I'm going to be really digging too deep into because ultimately I just have a bleed team right now. I don't have anything else. This is what I'm going to carry. This is what's going to carry me all the way through Cantos 5, 6, 7, and probably 8. Maybe 8. Well, I say 6, but also I want to bring the Wild Hunt Heathcliff. So it's gonna be fun.
억지로 쑤셔넣은 흔적은 없어 보이는데 아주 자연스럽게 전시되어 있군. 원래 이렇게 태어났던 것처럼 말이지.
이번에야말로 구할 수 있을 거라고 약속까지 했는데.
I'm sorry, Sinclair. This is not it. my bleed team is, well, this is a refresher. It's the La Mancha Dawn, Rodion, Gregor. Yeah, those three, as well as Ring Yisung, and then there's a Kurokumo Ishmael, who I plan to uptie for sometime, and then honestly I have nobody else left, so Maid Ryoshu's like right there. Unlike the other sinners, Ishmael didn't even spare a glance to those that were trapped within the walls.
관리자님, 저것들을 쳐다보고 있다고 황금 가지가 나타나는 것도 아닌데 전진하자고 말씀 좀 하시죠.
Yeah, guys, let's get going. Let's not look at the horror. I guess there's nothing we can do for them. Still.
저는 누누이 말했어요. 쓸데없이 시간을 쏟고 싶지 않다고.
이곳에선 호수의 규칙을 신경 쓰지 않아도 될 텐데 좀 더 느긋하게 가도.
No. Let's just go. We don't want to be here.
둘러봐도 역시 아무도 없는 게 확실할 테니까요.
I did not get Kurokomo Heathcliff because he was part of the event, and I did not get to participate in the event. So I got Ishmael because I was told the dispenser before the season ended, but I would have really liked Heathcliff.
여기 있지 않은가?
살아있는 척하는 것들이잖아요.
So unfortunately, I have to wait until I think it's the next season after this to dispense him, which is it's gonna be a while.
하면
이건 아무리 봐도 그것이고 그것이 지나간 자리에 멀쩡한 사람이 있을 리 없고 그것은 순식간에 모든 걸 집어삼키기도 하지만 다시금 뱉어내기도 하죠. 그리고 그렇게 토해내는 것은 결코 웃기잖아요. 그렇게 뱉어낼 거라면 애초에 삼키는 것조차 하지 말던가.
Yeah, it sucks because he looks great, but it is what it is. So I've just come to accept it. I say that, but I think I also missed an Otis for last season as well during the event with the sweepers. I was off by like 2 mirror dungeon runs because that was the only way I could get the fuel from the sweepers to actually trade her in.
왜 마주하는 온갖 것을 다 삼키려고 하는지조차 모르겠어.
So that's why I'm not worried about rupture right now. Are you talking about that same whale you mentioned before?
그 어떤 모험담에도 그런 어마무시한 고래에 대한 이야기는 없었어. 정말 고래가 맞는가?
그러게 준비가 더 필요하다고 말할 때 듣지 그랬어요. 적어도 마음가짐이라도 달리 먹었을 텐데.
So you're saying that whale you met devoured this building and then just like spat it out? Yep, that just sounds like it. Gross. How can you be so sure of that?
그 고래가 지나온 모든 길은 지금처럼 하얀 모습으로 뒤덮이니까요.
I do not want to save you.
거수자 발견.
환상체일까요? 여기가 로보토미 지부인 만큼.
그래, 차라리 환상체라고 생각하고 다 썰어버리는 게 낫겠다.
잠깐만요. 생존자일 수도 있어요.
No, I don't believe it.
뭐지? 이 안에 인간은 남아있을 리 없다 하지 않았나?
그래서 더 놀라워서 그래요.
어이!
Ishmael, you shouldn't get so close to whatever that is. Ishmael strides towards the figure.
이스마엘 씨가 뭔가 환상체 같은 정신적인 것에 당하신 거 아닌가요?
그런 징후는 없었다. 저자의 눈빛은 지극히 평소와 같다.
Yeah, let's not interact. Do not interact. The closer Ishmael gets, the more the figure's body is taken over by the pallid, off-white membrane. The voice grows increasingly incoherent. Yeah, no, guys, run. Run, go back, retreat.
말도 안 돼. 분명 방금까지 사람의 말을 하고 있었어요.
Ishmael?
봤잖아요. 분명.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but we should not interact. Remember, find the golden bell, right? Ishmael, you have to get away from it.
이럴 리가 없어. 내가 알고 있는 게 틀어지면 이 호수에선
지금은 감정의 동요가 발생했다.
Damn it, Ishmael. Nope, not the time. I could have asked one of the sinners to stop her, but before I even realized what I was doing, I was running towards Ishmael and just probably gonna slap him and be like, not the time. I think it was guilt that pushed me to act. Guilt that I may have played a part in driving Ishmael to this point.
단테, 그대가 나서서는.
Oh, indeed. But guilt can sometimes help. The figure's face shifted again when I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering their face begins to withdraw as though an unseen force is peeling it off the skin. The mouth didn't come back, but the eyes that looked at us were unmistakably human-shaped. They were blinking with effort. If it's blinking with Morse code, I cannot help you.
되돌아왔어. 관리자님이 가까이 다가가니까 사라졌어요.
황금 가지에 의한 중화작용으로 보이는군요.
Faust approached us.
단테 씨의 머릿속에 있는 그 황금 가지의 조각은 미력할지라도 이 백화 현상을 중화시키는 효과가 있는 것 같습니다.
The figure, whose mouth was still wrapped under a pallid membrane, blinks wearily, as though they could understand what we were saying.
중화요? 아니, 그럼 황금 가지가 있으면
Don't get any crazy ideas. Not the time, Ishmael. You're our main guide in this place.
인어가
Please, we need you.
지금 다시 사람으로 돌아올 수 있다고 그런 말을 하는 거죠? 제가 잘 이해했어요? 파우스트 씨?
충분한 검증은 되진 않았지만
가능성만이라도 말씀해 주세요.
Though it was curt, I've never heard such intense desperation in her voice before.
네. 적어도 이곳을 먹고 지나갔다고 추정되는 고래의 인어들은 돌아올 수 있다고 판단됩니다.
관리자 단테님, 진짜 당신 뭐 하는 사람이죠? 꾸역꾸역 밀어넣으려고 노력했던 그날의 기억이 어쩌면 해결법이 있었을 거라는 생각에 자꾸만 눈앞에서 그려지잖아요. 저 고래에게 토해져 버린 채로 가라앉거나 떠다니고 있을 그들이.
You know, I mean, I get it, but also like, we as Dante would not have known about this. Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression.
당신에겐 들리는 거죠? 그날의 파도 소리가.
Ishmael was right. Emotions of the past began flooding, roaring before me. Ishmael stands alone in a sea of tall, rolling waves. Not the time, guys. We gotta get the bell, please. I nodded carefully.
저는 항해사였죠.
Hello, decoy. I hope your Monday is going well.
해결사기도 했고 뱃사람이기도 했고 그런 어중간한 걸 우리는 고래잡이라고 불렀어요. 아세요? 아니.
Nice. Glad to hear it. It is Monday here, and I'm with Limbus Company, where we are exploring some kind of, not mold, but some kind of place infested with disgusting membrane. So, you know, typical Monday start.
모든 걸 걸고 있거나 아무것도 걸 것이 남아있지 않은 사람들의 표정이 그런 것들을 태우고 파도를 가르는 게 고래잡이 배예요.
So you've seen it yourself? The whale that devoured this place?
지금까지 우리가 만났던 고래들은 사람을 삼키면 아예 자신의 것을 재구성하여
So we also saw other people they were killed and they're just kind of being hung up in the air by something that looked like a tree. So, you know, already met the death quota, and in this game, whales are monsters. They're not like the cute whales that we can kind of see and say hello to. And we thought we were gonna be okay.
하지만 그 고래는 달라요. 그 창백한 고래에게 삼켜진 이들은 하얀 막에만 감싸진 채 모두 그 형태가 온전하게 남아 있었어요. 그걸 온전하다고 하긴 좀 그런가. 외곽을 향해 키를 조종할 때가 간혹 있었죠. 그러면 그 온전한 척하는 배들이 바다에 떠 있죠. 선체 전체가 하얗게 변해버린 배가요. 고래잡이 사이에선 그런 배를 만나면 호수를 이리저리 돌아가는 한이 있더라도 반드시 피하라는 이야기가 전설처럼 전해져 오죠. 그 배는 원래 타고 있던 선원이 가지고 있던 습성이나 능력은 바뀌지 않은 채 그저 호수를 돌아다니는 다른 것들을 습격하는 것이 목적이 된 채로 돌아다니니까.
So they're parasites. That's even worse. I hate it.
피쿼드호의 선장이었던 자가 있어요. 그 자의 목표가 그거였죠. 자기 손으로 그 창백한 고래를 잡는 것. 그 안에서 생활하는 내내 그 자는 그 고래를 잡아내는 것이 얼마나 가치 있고 대단한 일인지 설교를 늘어놨죠. 귀가 따갑기도 했고 저자가 제정신이 아니라는 것도 알 수 있었지만.
Yeah, it seems like it, but it's not like very precise control. It seems like it's more just instinct based, which is, you know, just as horrifying. But either way, it's, you know, you can choose either you get transformed into a monster who, in a way, you get controlled by the whale anyways, you die, or you become like parasitized. Yeah, absolutely horrifying. So the lesson I'm seeing right now is don't go to this district. Stay out.
아니지. 어쩌면 우리를 미치게 하는 방법을 정확하게 알고 있던 걸지도 모르겠네요. 어느새 우리도 그 창백한 고래를 잡는 것만이 인생의 유일한 구원이자 숙명이 되었죠. 배 안에 모두를 미쳐버리게 만든 거예요. 그 선장은. 결국 우리는 미움과 모든 악을 뿜어낸다는 그 고래를 마주하게 되었고.
That's disgusting. It's okay. It's like, so what are we seeing here? If this is the whale, yeah. So if this is the eye socket, it's just like empty. Seems like it's made out of like some like ragged, torn like cloth, or probably, you know what? It's probably skin. With a bunch of scratches on it, and then things are poking out. Is it like needle? Yeah. Well, I mean like needles or like spikes or whatever. Seem to have some teeth over here, as well. Doesn't it like it looks like cute in like a horrifying way. You know, ignoring its effects on people. Yeah, absolutely. So it's like, you know, maybe we just, the whale was like, hey, I want you to become like pallid as well, so we can all be together in death. Heart. Like just a cute little heart.
차가운 물속에서 나무 토막을 부여잡고서야 제정신이 돌아왔을 때 눈앞에는 아무것도 남지 않았어요. 붙잡고 있던 것이 그저 나무 토막이 아니었다는 걸 깨닫고서야. 그래서 용서가 되지 않아.
At a certain point, this stopped being a conversation. Ishmael's words grew increasingly aimless, like a vortex of the sea, endlessly whirling in place. Now, it was clear what Ishmael's mission was, where the tip of her razor-sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain that drove them all to damnation. An overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession burned fiercely in her direction. I hate you for making me believe that I need to get rid of this whale, because there's no way we're getting rid of this whale. We're just human. I understand.
내 손으로 죽여야만 해요.
There was no room for reason or rationality to convince her otherwise. Yeah, I figured, in a way, it's like, hey, if we didn't bother that whale, it wouldn't have bothered us. So really, blame the person who really hated that whale in the first place, right? You know, the saying like, let sleeping dogs lie, or in this case, let the sleeping whale lie? I suppose bringing up that I saw from Ishmael's obsession, a glimpse of her old captain won't do anything to help right now. Ishmael, we don't even know if that captain is still alive.
내가 모든 걸 나누었던 동료의 관짝을 붙잡고 살아남아 버렸을 때.
But yeah, you know what? Probably.
마지막까지 그 새끼는 먹혀가는 배 안에서 혼자 그것과 맞서 싸우면서 웃고 있었어요.
Definitely still alive.
그렇게 목숨 바쳐 따르던 선원들은 바다와 외곽 위를 떠다니며 먹혀갔는데 한중에도 없었지. 그놈은 살아있어요. 살아있을 수밖에 없어. 살아있어야만 해. 그러니까 찾아야 해. 우리는 그 선장을 죽일 때까지 절대로.
Alright, but what happens after you kill the captain? What comes after? Ishmael? Just want to know. You've planned that far ahead, right? I want to ask her which we she was referring to, but I was starting to think that nothing I say would improve anything if it didn't outright bring everything crashing down. That was when an imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A little butterfly. It moved with grace, tinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of the heavy silence. Oh, that's so cute. Took a moment to gently flutter onto a puddle. Just gets eaten by the mold in 2 seconds.
나비네요.
It is.
보통의 나비가 이런 곳을 날아다니고 있을 거라고 생각하나?
After a quick respite, the butterfly fluttered its wings and took off once again.
마치 따라오라는 것 같아요.
환상체가 코빼기도 안 보이더니 드디어 나타난 건가?
It might be a trap, but we're lost. It's the only thing with any sense of direction we have at the moment.
찬성하겠소.
So if we die trusting a butterfly.
나 개인에게도 궁금함이 생겨.
And we're just leaving this guy. Smart move.
이들은 계속 무슨 말을 하는 걸까요?
무어라 하고 있지는 않았소. 내 듣고 있었네만.
일정한 규칙성을 띠고 있긴 하지만 해석은 불가능하군요. 일종의 부호 같은 느낌이죠. 음파와 암호 패턴의 체계를 활용하고 있으니까요.
Don Quixote was at the far back end of the line, looking back at the figure.
정령, 관리자 나리와 꼭 붙어 있지 않으면 해결되지 않을 일이었던가 보네.
Don't try to save them, please. When I walked away, the pallid membrane grew over the face again, burying it. And it began to shamble. Is it as Ishmael said? Will they now roam the Great Lake, attacking everyone and everything they came across? Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self. For gone deep under the pallid membrane. Oh, these guys. Yep, I remember you from Mirror Dungeon. You guys are the people I hate. Palidified thing pirate, yeah. They always roll so high, like at their base. You see that? It's awful. Oh my gosh. And we start with like no sanity whatsoever, so they're just gonna bully us. So, you know, just roll well, everybody. Roll well, please.
오, 머리 좋다 단테. 방금 완전 좋았어. 먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로. 와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
Like, I know what it looks like right now. My team is fine, right? But these things, if you get a bad start, it's just it's kind of hard to recover. Awful, awful. I don't understand. The only thing worse is if they have the unbreakable coins, because that at that point is just awful, completely awful. Just getting bullied.
시원한 걸. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그 인간도 이건 인정할 걸.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹.
따뜻한
꿰뚫리고.
예쁘네. 내 피분수.
이제야 완성되었나? 이제야 완성되었나?
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
Oh wait, I forgot. You know that just looks as bad as well. I hate that too. Oh my gosh. You know what? Put these guys out of their misery. It's disgusting.
꿰뚫려라.
But it's dead. So that's what matters.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않은
피를 머금을 시간이네.
And we're just following this like butterfly and thinking everything will be okay.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게.
Pallid white mermaid. Yeah.
회사 카드로.
Yeah. All terrible. So, you know, totally, I will have a good start for this fight too, right? Right?
비뚤어졌구려.
그러니까 거기서 이렇게
Well,
했으면 됐잖아.
I'm lucky it's just Gregor. Nobody else.
40 먹지.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸. 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
합격장.
엎드리도록.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그 인간도 이건 인정할 걸.
But yeah, as you can see, it could have been so much worse.
죄인인가?
비뚤어졌구려.
Because like Ishmael, she has the debuff that gives her less sanity, so it's less likely to roll heads. But she also has something that boosts her coin power, so it kind of makes up for it. But you don't have that in the mirror dungeon, so sometimes I'm just unlucky, and that's just what I gotta live with. Even if you can see that she's still neutral on the attack she's clashing with, so there is a chance she can just fall over.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹.
완성되었나?
개인 줄도 몰랐나.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
And as you can see, you know, struggling.
인정할 걸?
You see that, right? That's not okay. We'll fix it by doing, you know, this, right? But oh my gosh.
고귀하게.
아류 산초 경혈 60.
피를
영원한 잠으로 느껴라. 끓리고.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
이제야 완성되었나.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 근데 이건 인정할 걸?
꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
We just need one more hit. We could have saved a turn. But it doesn't really matter, but oh man. I could have just, you know, through it.
점점 인어들의 숫자가 적어지고 있어요.
We just like open another room and it's like a monster house where a number of like these mermaids help. Someone stood there waiting for us. He must have arrived here much earlier than we have.
오시는 길이 영 편치는 않았겠소.
The butterfly we were following folded its wings and settled gently into his sloshing head. Oh. Hello? The figure's voice was clear and precise, unlike that of the mermaids. Abnormality? Not like an abnormality. Alright, I'm mistaken.
멀쩡한 생존자는 없을 거라고 했는데.
No, wait, is he a distortion? Oh, don't tell me I'm going to fight him. I am not ready for this.
야, 시계 대가리. 저거 네 친구야?
아, 뒤틀림이면 그 똘붕이네 닭집 사장 같은 존재인가?
놀람이 많고요. 이건 세상을 받아들이는 방법 중 하나일 뿐이니 그렇게 소스라칠 이유가 되진 않겠소만.
오, 머리가 찰랑찰랑거려.
Not the time, Dawn.
별이 꺼진 하늘 아래에서 언젠가 맞이할 그날을 기다리고 있는 내 이름은 림이라 불러줘.
Rim, okay.
통성명할 생각은 없으니 질문만 하도록 하지. 이곳에 온 이유를 대라. 미친 인어들만 존재하는 이곳에 뚜렷한 이유 없이 온 것은 아닐 테지.
Why'd you make us follow you?
분명 시추선에 정박해 있는 건 우리가 타고 온 보트 단 한 척뿐이었다. 그런데 니놈은 어떻게?
내가 바다를 건너려고 한다면 배는 필요 없다네. 이것은 순전히 그대들을 보기 위해 온 것이지.
우와, 인기가 많아진 기분인걸요?
그대들은 가지의 황금빛이 비추는 곳을 향하는 자들이지.
That we are.
그걸 알면서 우리를 보러 왔다는 건 설마 그거야? 우리에게 황금 가지가 어디 있는지를 알려주겠다는?
It can't be that easy.
아니 딱 봐도 그걸 방해하려고 왔다는 게 더 맞는 거.
맞소.
Not without strings attached somewhere.
요새 왜 이러지? 아 참.
가지를 이 건물 안에서 찾으려고 한다면 그저 시간의 무용함만 깨닫게 될 것이오.
I still can't sense the golden bough this deep into the branch. There was truth to what he said. The bough was no longer here.
그렇다면 어디로 가야 한다는 것인가?
가지에 이끌리는 게 뛰던 그대들 뿐이 아니라는 건 진작에 겪었겠어. 심지어 겨우 얻은 하나를 빼앗기기도 하였지.
어떻게 그것까지 아는 거죠?
He's like, I just confirmed it.
본래는
Smile.
외곽만을 떠돌아야 할 고래도 그 영롱한 눈부심을 오롯이 느끼고 있지.
Hey, Okay, alright. So if this whale gets a hand on a golden bell and becomes even stronger than it already is, I think we should just, you know, run, go to the other side of the city, and just stay there. Let the head deal with it.
황금 가지로 인해 외곽에 있어야 했던 그 고래가 둥지 안에 이 유사 호수까지 왔다는 말인가?
틀림없이. 그리고 이 건물에 있던
Oh,
가지는
alright. Don't say that. Don't take back what you just said. I don't. We have to go inside the whale. Oh, that's. Ew. This is gonna be awful.
여기 있던 환상체들도 그 이끌림에 몸을 맡겨 웅대하고도 가녀린 고래와 함께 떠났다네. 그러니 자네들이 쫓는 것은 이미 이곳에 자리하지 않네.
그런 정보를 왜 저희에게 알려주시는 걸까요?
황금 가지가 누구의 손에 들어가든 그 쓰임이 어떻게 되든 그건 작은 날개짓에 불과하네. 우린 단지 그 날개짓의 울림을 좀 더 나은 방향으로 이끄는 것이지.
우리? 누굴 말하는 거지?
Oh, this is gonna be disgusting.
모든 걸 지켜보며 때를 기다리는 별의 주인들의 자들이요.
Those will be sovereigns of a star? Clarify?
동시에 모두가 같은 별이 될 수 없는 우리지.
A red mark briefly flashed on his head. I've seen that mark before. Oh, it's a. I see one of those chosen people.
지켜본다라.
Yisang shot a silent gaze in Rim's direction.
림, 그렇다면 그대는 구인회의 끝에 대해서도 알고 있는가? 과거의 벗들이 어떻게 무너져 버렸는지 아느냔 말일세.
알고 있어.
그 또한 지켜보기만 하였는가?
이상 씨, 혹시 당신의 옛 친구 중 하나였나요?
그대들도 잠시 겪었던 면면이요. 구인회가 분열될 때 뿔뿔이 흩어졌던 이들 중 하나. 내게는 바다로 간다 이야기하여 놓고.
그래. 나는 한때 그중 하나일 때였지. 대답해주겠네, 이상. 내가 지켜보기만 하였는가라. 그것은 오문이요. 자네는 구인회가 끝장이 났다 하였으나 그것은 누군가에게 또한 시작이었을 테요. 자네가 가장 잘 알 텐데. 그 상태가 끝인가 시작인가 그것을 객관하여 정해놓는 건 이다지도 의미가 없어. 깨짐은 영지형에게도 시작이었을 터.
그래, 그대는 일찌감치 내다버렸다는 것이지.
세상의 줄기를 볼 수 있게 된 걸세.
That nothing matters? Death is like the beginning, and beginning is, you know, some sort of death, another, and you know what? Surely nothing bad will happen by just doing nothing. Just watch.
단 하나의 줄기. 그것만 느낄 수 있게 된다면 그 외의 것들은 그저 낙화와 같이 덧없는 것이지.
이거 하나만 대답해 주세요. 당신의 말대로 이곳을 삼킨 고래가 황금 가지를 먹었다면, 그리고 그 가지가 정말로 이 백화 현상을 덜어주는 게 맞다면.
Ishmael's breathing was quick and light. She couldn't finish her sentence.
당신이 생각하고 바라고 있는 것이 옳다겠어.
그렇군요.
So, we're going into the whale to not only recover the bell, but to find Ishmael's captain and poke her with the harpoon. Got it. And you know, nothing bad will happen. It will be a very smooth ride compared to like the nightmare we went through just to get here in the first place. Right?
또 어디론가 다름하는가?
그때는 바다와 강과 도시가 어디에 있는지만 알고 고여있기만 했다면 지금은 직접 내 날개로 닿아가고자 하오. 그뿐이오.
잠깐. 그런 정보를 아는 놈을 호락호락 보내줄 것 같은가?
유감이오. 지금은 손에 움켜 쥐어도 나는 흘러내려 담을 수가 없습니다. 자,
He just leaves just like that. Alright, cool, thanks. That, he stepped into the puddle and disappeared into its depths. That's just like that. Alright, okay, cool. Cool. I'm sorry for doubting you.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Alright,
피를
so
마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
we're 2/3 of the way done,
가릴 것 없이
I
마음껏
think.
마셔.
But that's assuming that there's a dungeon in here that's gonna take like forever and a half to do, and that's gonna be a exciting adventure. So for now, I'm just going to, you know, oh yeah, probably prep this, and then
부디
quickly clear this fight,
유지할 수 있기를.
and then, you know, set up the break. Oh, never mind. More dialogue. Alright, sorry. Pallid bipedals began to fill the void rim left behind.
저자의 영향으로 인해 인어들이 습격하지 않았던 것으로 짐작된다.
어째서였을까?
Guess he wanted to talk to people and be like, hey, you're going the wrong way. Try again.
이성이 휘발되어도 어떤 에너지의 흐름에 대한 본능은 남아있을지도 모른다는 추론만이 가능하군요.
겁이라도 먹었다는 건가?
Sinclair, on his forehead, there was, you know, the symbol you have too.
네,
The one who bisected Cromer with a flick of his wrist. The one who silently approached me to talk. I remember the one marked with the bright red sign. Oh, right. Demian here. Whoops. Oh, don't worry about it. It's probably okay. You know, surely when we put all these people together, it'll be just fine, right? We're gonna just, you know, activate polymerization, just like put all these people together, we get the full mark. And Sinclair becomes Super Sinclair.
다시 먹지.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한걸? 추잡하네. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르의 그 인간도 이걸 인정할걸? 예쁘네. 피분수.
영원히 잠들어.
이제야 완성된
완벽한 한방. 시원한걸?
점 찍었네.
꿰뚫려라.
한 번 휘두른 걸로 이렇게나? 완전 멋있는걸? 오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 가서 빨리 때려눕히자고.
다류 산초 경연 역시 꿰뚫리고 꿰뚫려라.
예쁘네, 네 피분수.
걸작을 자아냈나. 마에스트로님이
Oh, another fight?
어떤
Alright. You know, surely won't be too bad.
잘 됐네.
When Raid's still carrying us? For now?
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로.
So they really did just like launch their whole Monster House ambush on us. Just had to wait until the guy disappeared and they were like, alright, it's time to drop in and surround these guys. It's kind of cute. I think at this point that like these guys, they should just expect the worst to happen to them. If anything bad can happen, it will just, you know, multiply that by 3. That worst thing will always happen.
또한 용서할 테니
40. 먹지. 이 정도로 나와 검을 만들?
비뚤어졌구려.
오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 빨리 때려눕히자고. 나이스, 하나 잡았다.
내가 어머니보다 뛰어.
죄인인가? 이제야 완성되었나?
산초류 경혈 온 라샹.
영원히 잠들어.
Hello, current dreamer. We're currently exploring the Lobotomy Corp branch in U Corp, and as you can see, it's disgusting. It's a pallet infestation.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹.
I hope your Monday is going well. At least, you know, better than all of this. And if it's exactly like this, let somebody know, because we might have to quarantine some things.
영원히 잠들어.
뭔가 못 준비야.
이제야 완성되었나?
방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르겐
죄인인가?
이건 인정할걸?
영원한 잠으로 인도하지. 따뜻한 아류 산초 경혈 육식 쏟아내.
이제야 완성되었나? 비뚤어졌구려.
Otherwise, right now, it's just kind of
이 정도로 나와 검을
batting things away and hoping for the best.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
Decidedly not the best, because these guys just don't know when to give up.
꿈을 꾸러가 따뜻한 끓이고
비뚤어졌구려. 이제야 완성되었나?
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
The first wall of this canto? Alright, well, that's gonna be fun. That's where I'm gonna spend like the next 2 hours for the stream. So, to mentally prepare myself for that, I'm going to actually turn on an ad break for now to turn off pre-rolls and just steel myself for pain and suffering. Because I don't have any more snooze buttons. But that's good to know. So, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes because, you know, I think the game's had enough of me pressing win rate. Yeah. So now that we've understood that there's no golden bow here, let's get the heck out of here. It's disgusting.
제게도 가지에 대한 감각이 느껴진 건 없었으니까. 이제 어떻게 하실 거죠?
우리 외에 지부에 남아있는 자들은 모두 오염되어 버린 것 같다.
림이라는 사람 말이야. 그 표식이 있다는 건 지난번에 만났던 날아다니는 파란 꼬맹이랑 비슷한 놈이라는 건데 괜찮을까?
확실히 결과적으로만 보면 저희를 도와주긴 했었죠. 아주 조용히 다가왔지만 말이에요.
우리가 뭘 어쩔 수 있지?
그렇네요. 저희가 할 수 있는 건 하지만 데미안은 저희를 향한 악의는 없었던 것 같았어요.
뭐 내 놈한테만큼은 없었던 걸 수도.
관리자님, 그자가 믿을 수 있는 자인지는 어떠한 증거도 없습니다.
Maybe Demian might show up more just like near the end of the whole I say set of cantos. Probably because like they're really building up something big, and they're really playing up the market to be, well, something special. I don't know how to describe it. So probably like I expect to see him more in probably Faust's canto or probably the one before it, just to give enough time to just let people get reacquainted with him. They should kiss. Yeah, like I see it too. They're gonna kiss. It's gonna be great.
결국 그자들의 목적이 무엇인지 명확한 말도 없이 내빼지 않았습니까?
야, 그래도 얼굴 튼 사이니까 뭐라도 알 거 아냐. 뭐 없어?
내가 알던 그와는 너무도 달라진 터라 갈피를 잡지 못하겠어.
Surely the devs wouldn't be a coward and just take that away from us, right? Otherwise, let's get out of here first. It's pretty clear that the Golden Bell isn't here anymore.
남아있는 이들은 어떻게 되는 것인가?
우리가 손쓸 수는 없다.
알고는 있지만
네 생각 대충 알 것도 같지만 포기할 건 포기해라. 이미 늦은 것도 있는 법이더라. 살아보니까.
알겠어.
웬일이래? 남 위로도 다 할 줄 아는 사람일 줄이야?
알르니 죽지.
With the pallid mermaid's unintelligible signals echoing behind us futilely, because we can't read Morse code, we decided to leave the Lobotomy Corp branch. We will likely never understand them.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
I will welcome any and all lunacy I can get, though, because I am decidedly very dry.
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
So surely I'll have enough for whenever they drop the new Honglu ID, and I will have no context for it, but I'll be like, this has to be strong. Right? No golden bow, no survivors, this is a goddamn mess.
아니, 새로운 시선의 작품을 볼 수 있는 기회였으니 나쁘진 않았군.
뭐 괜찮지 않겠어? 보통 이렇게 털리는 경우는 다음부터 대박날 징조더라고.
아무래도 그 가지를 찾으려면 호수 한복판을 해적거려야 할 것 같은데. 수영을 배웠어야 했나?
그자의 말대로라면 황금 가지는 창백한 고래가 삼키고 갔다는 거예요.
정말 가는 것이오? 그 풍차만한 아니 십체만한 아니 성체만한
Yeah? I guess we have to jump into it. It opens up and we're just like swan dive into its mouth.
창백한 고래를 찾으러 말이오?
그만한 걸 우리가 잡을 수 있을까? 그리고 잡는다고 해도 황금 가지는 어떻게 얻어? 다시 뱉으라고요? 돌아가는 편이.
돌아간다고요?
Nope, too late now.
그게
돌아가면 그 다음은 어떻게 하실 건가요? 아, 뭐 황금 가지를 포기한다? 그렇게 아무렇지 않게 없던 일로 하고 그 다음 작전으로 넘어간다?
Diving and climbing skills? Yeah. Guys, this is where we need like the 6 months of preparation that Ishmael like suggested for us. We can just go back in time, right? Use Dante's clock and just like, you know, go back, move the hands back a little bit, right? Faust is knowledgeable on whale anatomy? Yeah, surely she will. She knows everything.
황금 가지를 이런 식으로 포기하는 게 이 집단에서 용인되었는지도 모르겠지만 그게 어찌 되었든 저는 돌아가지 않아요. 여기까지 내가 어떤 마음으로 버텨왔는데 이 망할 회사에 들어오고 줄곧 버티고 있던 이유는 항상 하나뿐이었어요. 파우스트, 당신은 알죠?
Faust knows everything that Faust knows, that she does. So, you know, surely there'll be something that she doesn't know one day, and we're all gonna laugh at her for that.
이스마엘 씨의 말씀대로 이 정도의 상황에서 황금가지 수복을 포기하는 건 허용되지 않습니다. 하지만 지금 당장은 어디론가 이동하지를 못할 겁니다. 베르길리우스 씨와 합류해서 추후에 대한 논의를 하는 편이 적합할 것 같네요.
그건가? 이번에도 그 거지 같은 호수의 규칙 때문이지?
네, 그렇습니다. 약 2시간이 남았군요.
If anything, it's probably gonna be something super silly like, okay, I was about to make like a, honestly, it's gonna be like super basic. She's just gonna get it wrong, like how, you know what? Because we're in the sea, like how the density of ice. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's totally normal that ice is like, you know, like at the bottom of a cup. Everyone's gonna look at her and be like, are you stupid?
참 잘했어요, 히스클리프 씨.
Honestly, I'm gonna be here for it. I will be so ready for it.
이런.
Guys, we need to go. As you can tell, sudden shock. Okay, a sudden shock shook everyone. Oh my gosh, I had a moment. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, let's get out of here first. Not the ideal plan to just stay here.
안개 너머로 선박 여러 척을 관측했다. 단 메피스토 팰레스의 윤곽은 아니다.
All right, so ghost pirate ships. We're not done yet. Clearly not.
뭐야? 오발이라도 있었던 건가?
아니 잠깐만. 니네 그게 먼저냐? 원래 여기까지 물이 차 있지 않았었잖아.
Just like that. It was as Heathcliff said. When we first got to this branch, the water level was down there, but now it had risen high enough that the waves were lapping at the platform we're standing on.
만조군요. 이 호수는 시간이 흐르면 수면이 높은 고저차로 오르내리는 현상이 있는 것 같습니다.
뭔가 발사되었다.
충격에 대비해라. 또 온다.
Numerous harpoons suddenly riddled the ground we were on. We were being bombarded with harpoon shots flung with nary a care whether it hit someone or not. Ryoshu parried a few harpoons away with the back of her sword, but there were simply too many.
그래, 쌍가오리 녀석들인가? 끈질긴 거 하나만큼은 정말 존경스럽네.
관리자님, 당신이 기어코 살려두었던 그자가 부른 찌꺼기들이겠죠.
Should we have killed Smee? I mean, we could have, but then, you know, that gets the middle upset. But if we didn't kill Smee, we have this happening. So, do we want pirates on our tail? Pirates who can only really subsist on the water? Or do we want the middle after us? We can probably chase us in the other districts that are not filled with water. I think I will take the pirates.
그런 말 마시오. 관리자 나리가 행했던 건 누구나 하기 어려운 숭고한 판단이었어.
잠깐, 조금만 머리를 굴려보면 알 수 있잖아.
Foreshadowing is a literary device that something something something. Either way, pirates are okay.
우리가 호수에 묶여 있는 것처럼 저것들도 호수에 묶여 있을 거 아니야.
So we just gotta survive them, and then you know what? It'll be just fine.
뭐 작살을 실컷 박는다고 해도 이 너머까지 배를 직접 끌고 오지 못하니까 그 사이에 뭐냐.
아니, 보통 해적들이 작살을 날리는 건 그런 의도가 아니죠.
So that's how.
우리가 갈고리를 단 건 지금 같은 조질력을 위해서였다고.
Yeah, just beat up the middle. I say that, but like they have to be like the, you know, the very basic middle people, because I don't think that Limbus Company is as competent as the library in Library of Ruina. In Library of Ruina, we're like, okay, the index, smack, the thumb, smack that too. Not so bad. Limbus Company, if they try to do that, they get smacked. They just they get booked like in 2 seconds. Yeah, send them back to One Piece.
작살 타고 싶은 사람 나요다.
So yeah, for the sake of the company, don't piss off
먼저 끝내고
a finger.
돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로.
40. 먹지.
Like maybe the workshops, maybe like the subsidiaries,
휘청거리고 있다.
like we saw with the Kurokumo, or like Kurokumo. There was like, what other subsidiaries were there? And I guess the carnival as well. But like those ones, you know, maybe this group could take them if they were like the lower end ones, or like lower to middle ends of the subsidiaries. But like the actual finger, nah, they'll get folded.
죄인인가?
Soda apple. I thought it was just a. Really? I thought it was just capo.
와,
Right?
엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
완성되었나?
I thought Kalu was a capo.
그거 그렇게 하는 거 맞아? 거의 손방망이인데. 방금 전에는
Or, you know what? Either way, I probably forgot.
그 인간도 이걸
Is Solo capo? All right, I believe you. Yeah. All right. In that case, yeah, library would be like they will be able to handle like probably any part of the finger. These guys, no, they'll get booked.
합격점.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르겐 그 인간도 이건 인정할 걸?
Like, I don't know how to equate it properly, but they said something about how, I think, for example, it was Olga who was like a grade 5 fixer, and Olga back during the intervallo, she was like, oh yeah, there's this the big clam monster we had to beat up eventually. She could at least drive it away by herself. It took 6 of these guys to do the same thing. So I feel like Limbus Company is like maybe grade 8, grade 7 fixers. They would not survive. Gotcha. That's fair. I will say though that at the very least, the library is much more competent than Limbus Company. So, you know, pissing off the middle is a bad idea. So, if Ishmael complains again, I'm gonna be like, look, let's compare the big bad syndicate to a bunch of waterborne pirates. So, you know, if we could just counter pirates by being on land, and we just stay away from it. So they can't, you know, they can't bring in their reinforcements from over here, right? Versus the middle, who are like, hey, we're gonna come out of the woodworks to probably beat you up. At least from what the ID of the Merceau middle ID has shown me. Oh, wow, you actually did a lot of damage, Gregor. Nice! I don't usually expect that from you. Usually you just get staggered.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르를 끊는 건 인정할걸? 네.
아륜 한초 경혈 육시 찢겨라. 꿰뚫려라.
Oh, we didn't need to roll that second tails, but okay, that's fine. That's fine.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
But yeah, like
순간에는 생각나지 않을 것.
pirate versus middle. I will take.
것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
Okay, where are we going next? Are we going down or something? Or probably like further and further, I guess.
유일한 꿈이니까.
But yeah, like I would easily take these pirates over the middle. Oh, wait. Hey, I said don't fight the middle. This is what happens when we pissed off the middle. Clear stage. Yeah, I had to go back because I was like, wait a minute, that's different from what I expected.
잘 됐네.
We're fencing them off somehow, but
저 가운데에 있는 배에 계속 눈길이 가네요?
yeah. Hey, remember what I said about don't piss off the middle? Don't piss off a finger?
유독 화려한 건
Yeah, Oni-chan, he's gonna be like,
있는 것이겠죠?
stop that. Gonna book everybody here.
오라라? 저기 저 가운데에 있는 사람 말이야.
Roji rarely ever showed this much fear and anxiety. That weird guy up there, he's been posing like that over there ever since the whole mess started. He's aura farming.
폼? 그런 게 아니야, 단테. 저 문신을 보고도 모르겠어? 저자는
중지의 저 형이군. 좁은 형님이 뭐죠?
Bitch brother. Oh no.
작은 형님 아니야?
Hey, so guys, you wanna get out of here like right now? Now would be a very good time. Sorry about bringing this up now, but do not ask what a big brother is. Do not ask. What's the middle? Tell us what the middle is. Share with the class. Just mere mention or a mere sight of them alone seems to shock and intimidate a lot of people. Remember how they pretty much traumatized Pilot?
저 듣기로는요. 중지를 포함해서
Yeah, we're dead. Dante, go hide somewhere so then once the middle is done with everything, you can just, you know, bring the sinners back to life.
손가락이라고 불리는 조직에 있는 사람들은 차원이 다르다고 들었어요. 직접 만나본 적은 없지만
아니, 직접 만나는 것부터가 있어선 안 되는 일이야.
뭐 끝이라고 봐야지.
Yeah, it's gonna be Fubar indeed.
마지막 한계비를 피워야겠군. 다들 죽기 좋은 날씨 아닌가?
That it is. Ryoshu, even you, yeah?
맞이해야 하는 일들이라면
It's over.
담담하고 굳세게 받아내야 할 뿐일 것이오, 단테.
Dante doesn't really breathe, so really he just has to make sure that his clock's head still functions. So really, well, at least that's from my understanding. So really, as long as there's like no water that gets inside the clock, then it should be fine. So there's like no rust inside the whole TikTok gears or something. If trial must be weathered, we will weather it with dignity and tenacity. No, we will not. We are cowards. Let's hide.
준비 운동은 끝났나?
Yep. This is absolutely okay. All right, I understand. You stand still.
형님께서 시간 줄 때 싸게 해라.
He's wearing sunglasses in this gloomy weather. That he is.
일동 전열을 갖추도록. 관리자님, 이번 전투는 지금까지와는 양상이 다를 것 같습니다. 이럴 경우 지휘자의 신변을 안전하게 하는 것이 우선입니다. 좀 더 안전한 곳으로 피신하여 눈에 띄지 않게.
Yeah. Let's hide. Do not be brave. Hide.
찌뿌둥하군. 이렇게 오래 걸릴 줄은 몰랐다.
협상을 원한다면 우리 쪽에서는 들어줄 용의가 있다.
아빈과 협상을 하려 하더니 어찌?
그때 그 친구하고는 입장이 완전히 반대가 됐군.
작은 형님이 진짜 올 줄은 몰랐는데.
그래, 내가 왔다.
Well, the party music is over, so now it's over.
난 말이다. 지금까지 인생의 대부분을 중지에 바치면서 단 하나 깨뜨릴 수 없는 철칙이 있었다. 하지만 오늘부로 그 철칙이 산산조각나고 말아버렸다. 너희가 내 개인 금고를 털어가는 바람에 말이지.
What? Okay, I mean, okay, all right. So we didn't, but Smee, she's alive.
와, 치가 떨리네. 어떻게 그런 행동을 할 생각을 하지? 어? 쌍갈고리 팔을 털어서가 아니고?
A bulky ancient book hung from his waist, secured in place by thick chains. He lined it with his hand. Oh, he lifted it with his hand.
그러니 이 자리에서 고하도록 하겠다. 너희들의 용서받을 수 없는 죄를.
All right, what do we do?
저기 우리가 비록 그 스미 씨랑 조금 말다툼이 있긴 했지만
그대의 부하는 우리가 무사히 돌려보냈소.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Jin. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. I hope that your stream went well. Currently playing Limbus Company, and we apparently got the ire of the middle, so we're screwed. Great Monday so far.
스미? 그게 누구지?
All right, so this is not about me. Okay. Oh, we're cooked then. Oh my gosh. Guess he just doesn't know who's me. Was she lying?
괜한 언동이었는가?
어디 보자.
Just adds another thing there to their sins and be like, hey, you also beat up my friend or girlfriend or acquaintance or whoever she is. The big brother began flipping through the pages, taking time to wet his fingers.
안가품 장부다.
The Book of Vengeance, once your name is written on the book.
뭐 끝이지.
Food bar is also written into your fate.
버릴 것만 같군.
I see.
세상은 북신과 퍼석으로 나눠진다. 너흰 그 차이를 알고 있는가?
I'm doing fine so far. Been just trying to catch up with the different cantos to just... Well, I see there's a lot of buzz going on, so I might as well actually be able to appreciate this game now since I completed both Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina. How's story going? Well, as you can see, it could be better. We might be cooked. And which season did I start it? So when I first started this game, it was back during the release, but I took a break just after Canto 4 dropped. So I basically don't know anything or very little past that, other than things happened and they get spicy. Hello, Rusty. I hope your Monday is going well. As you can see, things are happening. The urge to blurt out, "What the hell are you talking about?" was palpable, yet it was suppressed by an unknown, incredibly patient force. Fear.
손으로 움켜쥐었을 때
Can you recommend the attack type for what awaits me? I'm going to assume that based on the Merceau brother ID that I have is that it's probably going to be some sort of blunt with bleed. So that should be great for my bleed team who likes bleed. Worst comes to worst, I just try again. Blunt is my friend here. Oh, well, it's too late now. I just have Pierce. The luscious.
안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 것이 북신이며 꺾으하게 손가락을 뚫고 나오는 가락들이 퍼석이다. 그 중에서도 최상의 북신이 되기 위해서는 매일같이 인고와 단련의 시간과 섬세한 손길이 필요하지.
Yeah, I'm also dotting.
알겠나?
But yeah, if it's just blunt, I am... Well, you know what? It's fine. It's trial and error. And if they blow up, they blow up. We have Gregor to save us now.
이 머리를 알맞은 모양으로 푹신하게 고정을 시키려면 수없이 많은 노력이 필요하지.
Oh, don't tell me we like messed up his hair one time and now he's like, I'm going to end you.
유사의 최고급 항구인 대왕가오리 항구선에 위치한.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I'm pretty much the, it's fine, things happen. If we get there by like limping to the finish line, as long as we get the EX condition, all good. A coupon to get the coveted personal hands-on hair care. Don't tell me.
프라이빗 미용실 원장에게 헤어 스타일링을 무려 5시간 동안 받을 수 있는 쿠폰.
Don't tell me somebody accidentally like ripped the coupon in half.
거기다 그 쿠폰이 있으면 누구나 멋쟁이가 될 수 있는 데다가 사전 예약 없이 방문도 할 수 있다고 적혀 있지.
Someone stole hair coupons? Alright, guys, come on. Who stole it? Don't. Give it back. Stealing's not okay.
Oh.
What did you do? What did you do? Give them back. They're being accused of taking his coupons for a hair salon?
아까 요슈 씨가 좁은 형님이라고
Spit it out. Dude, don't. Why'd you say bitch, brother? Dude, do not say it in his presence.
속 좁은 걸 의미하지.
Oh, I see.
진짜 엮이지 않는 것이 상책이었건만.
그것은 북신을 위한 원대한 한 걸음이었다. 하지만 그 쿠폰을 털어가는 바람에 나는 기약 없이 퍼석인 채로 살아야 하겠지. 자, 봐라. 이게 너희 중 하나가 저지른 극악무도한 죄의 증거다.
What the fuck? Heathcliff? What the fuck? Big brother tossed a piece of paper before us. God damn it. Oh, it was a picture. Yeah. Heathcliff, what the fuck, man? Why'd you piss off? We're dead. We're so dead. Guys, we need to get out of here.
저놈 것인 줄은. 아야, 그렇잖아. 금고에 알록달록한 고양이 스티커들만 붙어 있었다고. 그걸 뭐 누가 저런 엄청난 녀석 금고일 거라고 생각해?
Heathcliff, the problem is that you stole in the first place. This wouldn't have happened if you just didn't decide to steal.
취향이라는 건 사람마다 제각각이다. 마치 이 호수처럼. 다양성과 취향을 무시한 것도 명부에.
Now you should piss them off again.
누가 히스 입 좀 틀어막아. 저 장부에 또 뭐라도 더 적히기 전에.
Yeah, they're very petty. I can tell. So really, just the best way is just do not interact. Well, not like actually give them a do not interact, because they'll be like, oh, you know, they'll be like, oh, you're disrespectful to different tastes or preferences, you know, into the book you go. But like, just get the hell away from them. Heathcliff, did you even know who, what, or where these coupons were for?
알 턱이 있겠냐, 이치.
Why'd you steal them if you didn't know? Why'd you do that?
남의 것을 가져가는 도둑질이나 하는 낙인이
Yeah, we're the baddies now.
버린 것이오. 왜 그런 것이오, 히스클리프?
Child's family's murdered because they spilled ice cream over Big Brother's shirt. I see. Yeah, don't mess with the syndicates. Don't mess with the fingers.
왜 생전 관심도 없던 헤어 살롱에 손을 대버린 것이오.
그런 게 있어.
단 한 가지 희소식은
Our deaths will be quick.
가져간 쿠폰을 다시 돌려줘도 용서해줄 가능성은 극히 드물다는 것이다. 0이라고 봐야겠지.
Oh, so there's no point to give them back. It's like you were just dead either way. All right.
그러므로 그 쿠폰은 히스클리프, 네 것이 될 수 있다.
They're now yours. Congratulations. But hair, you got like a hair coupons, right? So it'll be perfect for your corpse, right? Right?
불행한 소식으로는
그 쿠폰을 사용해 보기도 전에 우린 모두 대박이라는 거겠죠.
Obliteration of foreheaded before, yeah, just like that. With its extended, passionate speech coming to an end, the big brother of the middle and Don Quixote both wiped the tears from their eyes.
그리고 그 죄의 대가는
Death.
8조 20항을 보면 거기서 A양의 6번째 헤어 쿠폰.
That book has instructions in case someone steals their hair salon coupons. I assume it just has everything.
그래, 찾았다. 관계자 전원. 그러니까 쿠폰을 도난한 자와 그자와 친분이 있던 사람의 직결 처형이다.
역시 속좁.
나는 중주의 작은 형님 리카르도다. 죽으면서 새기도록. 기억은 무척이나 중요하니.
All right. Real shoot threw her one last cig to the ground, smoke down to the butt.
썩 맛있진 않았어. 다음이 있다면 더 콕.
And the big brother quite literally soared into the air. All right, guys. Hey, so the solution is to survive and hide Dante somewhere. Are you kidding me? Oh, it gets animation like that too.
친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로.
All right. Hey, you guys. For now, we're gonna just. Is he here? No. Okay. 3 waves. And we just have to win the battle, which means we're gonna win rate for a little bit. See what happens. Which means, Gregor, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm counting on you. Usually you get staggered somewhere down the line, and I'm like, you know, a little bit concerned about that.
쟤네 정신을 못 차리는 걸. 차라도 했나?
That's not good. You wouldn't roll high, would you? Surely you wouldn't, right? We just have to win the clash. Wait, what's that down there? I need to check. Maybe we could stagger one of the. Oh my gosh, please. Please! Yisong, I'm begging you! Thank you. Alright, well, at least you're not hit. Alright, what is this passive? Oh. I see. I understand. Everybody's okay so far?
죄인인가?
But it's not the big brother, not Ricardo, so you know, should be fine. All right, please, Greg. Gregor, why? How'd you manage this?
기념할 만한 걸?
승리를
점 찍었네.
Is it? Oh, that's not good. Ow. Ow.
비뚤어졌구려.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치? 고귀하게.
Oh, I forgot to check. Whoops. Well, someone's probably gonna get hit unless we can stagger them, right? Just like that? He can't be staggered again for the rest of the fight? Really? Alright, it's time for me to read passives. Oh! Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. He doesn't have the threshold.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
I am worried about Ryoshidu, though, because like that one attack already like brought her to half HP. Gotcha. Alright, wave 2.
고기라도 먹은 것처럼 기운이 솟잖아.
Anybody have issues? You're favored? Maybe I could use Capote here? Oh, wait, I don't like that. What are these attacks? Oh, are these? Oh, they're just guards. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
전투응대에 나선다.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
자, 이쪽입니다. 무감을 준비하고.
저거 봐, 쟤 휘청거리고 있다.
All right, you are struggling again, ma'am. What's happening? You are neutral. I'm a little bit concerned for you. Do you have anything? No. What is being targeted? You know, hear me out. What if I just let you guard? I'm just, you know, a little bit concerned about that, and especially because that attack's just gonna go through. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Chip. Maybe it'll be okay. That too fragile is nice, but I don't think I can take advantage of it. You're new to game, it took you. Oh, you know. I see. Well, for me, I am on level, and it's probably going to take me like 2 hours, so I failed this first attempt. So we'll see what happens. See, you're fine. See, you're just fine.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
That's a okay. That's a counter. So, are you saying then that this is going to be the rest of the stream?
피날레를 시작하자.
Depends. Oh, that. Okay, that hurts my ears a little bit. Oh my gosh.
한 번 휘두른 걸로 이렇게나? 완전 멋있는 걸?
죄인인가?
I had no blunt units. All right, fair. I have one blunt unit and what? Okay, I'm going to read. That's a lot of offense. Blunt damage +3. Blunt damage +3. Paralyze. All right. I see. I understand. Let's do more than 12. The enemy loses 10 SP. The unit's pack type does change to inflicted. Okay. So you just get +5 for existing. What are we thinking? So yeah, that's a lot. Like if we do this, I'm just looking at win rate. I'm not actually gonna hit this. I just want to know. Okay, so we have this, and that can't really clash. Hey, okay, guys, you wanna counter this? Just, you know, ask me for a friend. You rolled a lot of 6s. Would this work out? Does this work out like the way I expected to do? No. That's a one-sided guard. The defense. Alright, I can't believe it, but I actually have to read. So what happens if I clash with this? That's struggling. Well, that makes sense. What if I did this? Dominating? Can I? There's also this going on too. Do I have any blunt here? Rhyme Shank is not available. What if we did this? Yeah, I'm reading, so don't upset his, don't kill these because he's gonna get like +7. And then for these ones is defense. So I see these going on. We have to clash with them, of course. Oh my god, okay. So we're gonna just do this for now, just to get that one clash. You, Gregor, are going to do this. You are gonna do this. All right. I'm gonna hope that Ishmael does not get hit. Please, thank you. How's RJ going for tonight? We'll see how it goes, Sage. It could be very good, or I will get my butt kicked. And he has question mark. Okay, out. Nope, we're okay. We has question mark HP. All right, well, she got staggered. That's not good. Oh, nice bait. All right. Yeah. You are Domineer. Let's see. Combat star attack flood up for all allies. Like 2 attack for enemies with the least SP. And you're paralyzed, so that sucks. Gain 2. Test of the Big Brother. Gain 5 bind next turn. Wait, I can't. Nope. I need to read this. Reduce value by 1. While this active, take double the damage from skills, double the amount of stagger threshold rates from tremor burst. This effect fire when the unit is staggered. This unit is staggered. When this effect expires, gain 5 damage up. All right. So we need to stagger you next turn. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm actually having to read stuff now. All right. So for now, we will. Struggling. No. I will do a Capote here to just ensure we win the clash. Let's see. What are we thinking of here? Do we need this? No. Maybe we don't. Can we evade this? I'm just wondering. Plus, coin drop next turn. I see. Maybe? And then we can do something like... Oh, no, that's neutral. They're both neutral. You can do this. We're just... Or, actually, you're gonna be clashing? Okay. There's still that, and then there's still this, and we still have to worry about this one. Defense, that's okay. And then for you, we can do... Sure. As you can tell, I actually have to play the game now, and I'm stun locked for a moment, because oh my gosh. Hey team, don't lose. And don't kill any of the other big brothers.
자, 이쪽입니다.
Maybe stagger them or whatever, but don't kill them. Okay, well, alright. A little bit worried about Ryoshu.
좋아. 얼른
Oh, we had to
끝내고
stagger him that turn. Oh, wait, no. Test the big bro. How long does this last? Oh, okay. Oh, it was active last term. All right. Well, that's my fault then. All right. What is the plan here? There's this one I'm kind of concerned about. Okay, gotcha. Let me try this first. And if I can't do it, oh, they're not doing anything. If I can't do it, then I'll ask for help. I always want to try things first the first time and then, you know, see if it works out. Oh, that's a little bit scary. What do you mean? Hopeless, that's not good. Hey, Gregor, don't die on me. Hear me out. Can we do this? We see that isn't being clashed yet. This one's clashing with that. That one's doing that. And then there's that, whatever. And I want something to guard with this because Yisang's gonna get folded in 2 pieces if I let that go. That's hopeless though. And given his thing, he'll likely roll pretty high. Gregor, I need you to sacrifice yourself for the great good. I'm sorry. Maybe? Maybe something like this? I don't have any. Okay. There's that, there's that. Because my understanding is I don't really want to clash with him. So bind would actually be a bad thing. Ish. I think. Would this do more damage? No, I don't think so. That's my understanding of this fight so far is don't go after him directly. Alright, let's see how this goes.
점 찍었네.
그거 그렇게 하는 거
Oh,
맞아?
goodbye. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryoshi. Probably because she was first that I should have just let her guard. So then she doesn't proc so that someone who's strong enough can proc the counter.
자, 이쪽입니다.
Oh. That's okay. Nope, we're okay. Not dead. Oh my gosh.
너무 아프게 맞았는데.
Stop. Hey guys, team, you know, things are happening. You want to, well, you want to help? That'd be great. Okay, you do your lifetime stew again. Do this here. And then for you, you guard this. We don't want to get these upset. Neutral struggling, that's not good. Favored, can we get you staggered? That would be good. I need a little bit more SP right now. Same with you. Unopposed. Oh, this could be good. You then do a power counter here. I'm assuming this will, you know, hopefully maybe potentially work out.
죄인인가?
All right, well, you didn't. Can we get you to stagger range? So then he can calm down and don't hurt us. Okay, it's not dead. Not dead, that's important. Oh my god, you rolled a 1. You just dodged everything. Gregor, what do you mean?
큰 거 온다. 탄태, 얼른 애들한테도 알려줘.
Hey, what is the plan here? Oh, what is the plan? I don't know what to deal with mass. How am I supposed to counter a mass attack? Hello? Hopeless? Really? Oh my gosh. All right. Hey guys, what is the plan? I see a mass attack. Guys, what do we do here? What's the plan? Do you have anything that can help us? Yeah, my hair coupons! Hey. Alright, do you go first? Because if not, I'm just gonna have to Hail Mary this and hope for the best. Otherwise, we are decidedly dead. Alright, mass attack goes last. Okay, that's fine. Hail Mary time. You guys got this, right? Stagger, right? Stagger? Stagger? Oh, that's okay. Oh, nope, you're okay. Can we get you to stagger range? No? Come on, guys. We need to stop it. Come on, come on. I'm sorry, Dawn.
자, 버텨보라고. 딱 죽을 만큼 튀겨질 테니까.
Okay. Staggered. Alright, cool, cool. Okay, no mass attack this turn. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, I forgot to look at this.
탄테, 좀 좋은 생각 없어?
I didn't plan for this portion. But I need to deal with these attacks because I may have forgotten about this. Oh, but right into solar plexus. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Sorry, I just want to see. All right. Will sanguine pointillism? Oh wait, can I? Would this do more damage? Or should I use hermetic coloring? I'm actually asking this one because I don't know the math for this. Sanguine? Okay. All right. Thank you. Dominating, let's do this, just enough. And then there's this here. So, Gregor, what do you want to do? We can do this here, the unforgivable sin, and for this one, we can have you do this. That will just help you win the clash. Should be okay. I'm just worried about accidentally killing this one. Yup. Oh, all right. Well, there's that. But that's okay, right? Surely if we just bring his HP down? Gotcha. Right. What? Why do I keep rolling low? Why do I keep rolling tails when it matters? Oh, nice. Oh, but.
탄테, 얼른 애들한테도 알려줘.
Oh, there he goes again. All right, everybody, we need to do. No, we need to do whatever it takes to get him to do that. Oh, Ryoshi, I don't think you're gonna survive this. You know, hear me out. No, that's 2-6. That's 2-3. Oh, this is not good. I think I might be cooked. TBH. Because that mass attack's gonna go off and kill us all. Man, getting staggered last turn was not ideal. Can I get him to stagger range? I hope so. But Ryoshi's probably dead. Oh, yeah, just like that. Oh, wow. Survived? Oh, super was not good. Alright, I understand. I'm a little bit concerned, guys. Guys, we need him to be staggered, like this turn. Oh, there we go. Hair coupons. Oh. Yep.
저거 뭐 하려는 거지?
Hey guys, what is the goddamn plan?
죄인인가?
큰 거 온다. 탄테, 얼른 애들한테도 알려줘.
You know what? Sure, have fun. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. I'm done. I'm not here anymore.
네가 새로운 실험체냐?
Good job, Gregor. Do what you need to do. I'm not here anymore. Wait, Ishmael isn't dead? How the frick? Oh, goodbye everybody, never mind, she's... Wait, holy shit. Oh! Wait, scripted?
장난이 길어.
Complete and total extermination indeed. Oh. Alright, I guess I didn't do it fast enough.
다시
Oh, never mind, no, never mind, it's okay.
너무나 멀쩡하게.
Ishmael has a unique buff this fight. If she did, I totally missed it. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to the whole ads manager thing because I was like locked into this fight. Okay, she can't dive. There's other allies alive. You know what? Good job, Gregor. You survived.
내 손질받았어야 할 어느 날의 머리는 다신 그러지 못할 텐데.
Yeah, honestly, I think the only reason I first tried this was because both LobCorp and Library of Ruina had taught me to read and understand. So, what was the win condition for that fight? I'm actually just curious right now. Can my clock even make a difference against someone so overwhelmingly powerful? Half HP? Oh, really? I didn't think I made it there. Alright, I can't believe my suffering in past games have allowed me to do this first try because that should not have happened. My legs began to shake. Strategy, resurrections, it all seemed completely meaningless against his onslaught. Yeah, his hair coupons, he just blew up, like right there. Faust's voice calling my name has never sounded more hollow. Speak, Faust. We're gonna get cooked anyways.
다른 수를 생각해야 할 겁니다. 저는 또다시 신체 활동을 멈출 것이기에 효과적으로 무언가를 조언하기는 어려울 겁니다.
I think I get carried by the last season's IDs as well though, just because they're really strong. And honestly, you know what? I'll just say I got carried by all my IDs.
그리고 중지의 저자는 금방 당신까지 처리할 생각을 하겠죠.
So for the person who asked if they could give me like tips and stuff, you're free to do so right now if you want. I'm actually just curious if there's an intended way to actually do this fight. You know, like what could I have done better instead of that entire mess?
중지 소속과 얽히는 것은 예정에 있어선 안 되는 일이었습니다.
Just use Wei Ishmael and only Wei Ishmael? Okay. I see. That plan would not have worked for me because I don't own her. But I guess it's one of those fights where it'd be better if it was solo because then... I'm assuming she's probably blunt then and can just like... I think she reduces damage, right? So she just takes tickle damage from everything and she could just unga bunga her way through. Okay, she cannot die unless she's the last one alive. Alright. I didn't know about her hidden buff, but that would have been so helpful. Just, you know, throw her to like the, you know, just be like, hey, you see this like 90 damage attack? Go take it. All blunts and speed doesn't matter. Gotcha.
결과는 같을 것이고 저자가 히스클리프를 이리저리 죽이는 것이 실증이라면
So surely that's the hardest fight in this canto, right? Smile? That's the end of this canto because clearly there's nothing harder. right?
단테 머리 뒤에 있는 조그만 버튼을 짧게 넌 길게 번을 누른 후
Gotcha, so she can just like counter everything. I'd grown accustomed to total annihilation. Yep, just, you know, friendly reminders. We've had plenty on our journey here. Hey, remember seeing all these people die? The sinners always gave their lives to learn our enemies' weaknesses or patterns while I worked out a strategy from the rear. Alright, so I can clearly win rate the rest of this canto. Got it. And the answer would always be somewhere within our heart. I said hearts like it's an anime. Within our reach. Slowly but surely, we figure out the answer, and for the promise of an answer, the sinners rose again. Surely? Yeah, surely. Gotcha. So, make sure my IDs are leveled and uptied appropriately, and also read. For anybody who is here for my Library of Ruina playthrough, reading is not my strong suit. I'm like, I understand, but also I think I'm gaslighting myself into not understanding. But this time was, might be cooked. And if we do that, then we can get Virgilius to come over. Right? Because he'll be like, why are they taking so long?
황금가지가 적대 세력의 손에 넘어가는 것을 대비하기 위해 마련되었던 최후의 대응 방법입니다. 폭발의 범위는 크지 않지만 그 열과 강도는 굉장히 강하여 도시의 별에 해당하는 것들도 녹여버릴 수 있죠. 그 황금가지를 소각시키기 위한 것이기도 하니까.
Oh yeah, I remember like back in Canto 4 with the whole Dongbag fight with the efflorescent ego. I did not understand the duel portion until I read. But that was before I played LobCorp and Library of Ruina. But back then, it's just, hello, this game's not letting me win? Question mark, it's hard. Well, Virgilius, he said he'd come help before my head.
말씀하시면서 알아채신 것 같군요.
That's good to know, though. So I should have a slight advantage just because I've learned how to read through suffering in the past games. All right, good to know. It will not save me from bad rolls, though, and bad decisions. What about the sinners? When I'm gone, you guys are dead for real.
알고 있어요. 제 세계는 여기서 끝이 나겠죠. 그러니 최후에 다다를 때서야 말씀드리는 방법입니다.
Got to day 15. Nice. I'm sure that the game is teaching you properly in its tutorial about how to deal with the abnormalities. Once day 20 passes, the tutorial is over. The real tutorial. You cannot keep running away. You will not take the boat and stay alive because you will not even be able to move. Nope. Do not suggest this, Dante.
확률이 완전히 0이라고 할 수는 없겠죠.
But glad to hear that you're able to make a lot of progress.
기대값이 낮습니다.
Because LobCorp is suffering builds character. You will suffer or you will learn. It's only going to get harder. Well, without saying anything like spoilers, I will say this. You will learn to revel in the suffering. You will learn to slowly go insane and you will enjoy it. Welcome. This is your reality now. There's no escape. This was the second time after Siegfried. The overwhelming sense of dread, so overwhelming that it breaks even our fighting spirits. The incident with Siegfried was humiliating, but he wasn't there to obliterate us. He was just there to teach us a lesson. But this man, he's not going to stop until he's completely broken every sinner's will, until he's satisfied, until the humiliation the middle faced is recuperated. He will kill.
LCB는 여기까지더라도 세계 아니 림버스 컴퍼니는 존속되어야 합니다.
재밌는 게 다 있네. 몸은 다 터져나갔으면서도 눈빛은 죽지도 않고 계속 일어서려고 하는군.
이딴 것들 때문에.
역시 째깍째깍 돌아가면 시체가 되살아나는군.
I was about to be like, okay, let's pick out the corpses, and I just realized, oh no, these are just holes into the hull itself. Damn. Because we're gonna be like, alright, like, so we see this body pile over here. We see Heathcliff, like, probably somewhere in the sea at this point. Sinclair's over here. Nah.
세상 참 좋아졌네. 근데 저런 기술이 도시에 있어도 되는 거였나? 돌아가면 큰 누님에게 물어봐야겠군.
Ishmael, we can't win. Yeah, we can't win rate this. I'm sure Ishmael knew that better than anyone. I couldn't bring myself to tell her the same thing.
닥쳐요.
지랄 말고 계속 살려요.
다음 기회에 계속.
Oh, that was a lot.
살려. 다시.
Ishmael and I were nothing more than entertainment to him. With every turn of the clock, with every revival, he howled with laughter and clapped with joy. Hey, guys, what is the plan? We are trying to get the golden bell, but we can't even make it into the whale's mouth to just swan dive into it.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는.
Oh, we have to, oh wait, okay, it's not combat node. It's not combat node. That's perfect. Okay, but yeah, like just to to reiterate, these are my Ishmael IDs. We love Mind Whip here, right? Surely. Oh yeah, and I also grabbed this, but I just got this. Yeah, 100%ing the game and all the abnormalities is ideal. So you're not like me who's like stuck spending over 4 hours just hunting down that one last abnormality to complete the encyclopedia. Or, losing because I didn't get 12 seconds. I had to hunt an abnormality all over again. Thank you, you must be happy.
좋아. 이번엔 선글라스를 스쳤어.
It was 12 seconds, Rusty. I hate it. I was just so mad.
하지만 다음 기회에
내가 얼마나 많은 파도를 넘어왔는데 목숨만 무한정이면
어디까지라도.
Yeah, the pain is it hurts so good. That's the best way I could describe my experience with these Project Moon games. Mist thickens. It expands, devouring everything. Our futures, our hopes, and any slim chance of victory we had. You're rusty as fuck and you decided to restart your save. You know what? Fair enough. Hope that your current run goes well and the suffering is either maximized or kept at a minimum. Smile. And so does the fog of my sight of my mind. Will this continue until either Ishmael gives up or until he gets tired of this little game? Until he simply walks over and crushes my clock? Could Virgilia's help piece my shattered clock back? I just read that as pierce. Is that even possible? Yeah, the fact that I only got one reset in my entire playthrough, I'm just gonna chalk that up to luck as well. Because usually it's multiple. All of the Destroyer of Worlds strikes again. Because he carried me from, like, literally everything. If I did as Faust told me to and blew up my head, not even a shred of me would be...
슬슬 똑같은 말만 들으니 지루해져 가는데.
Oh, it's over. He's getting bored now.
시계 부수기로 가볼까?
Exclamation mark?
안 돼! 단테! 뛰어요! 어떻게든 도망쳐!
이 지경을 다 겪어도 아직 다리를 붙잡고 매달릴 정도면 당신 엄청 소중한 사람인가 보다.
관리자는 단테는 안 돼!
Should I press the button? Is that really going to be my last ever thought? There was a distant sound like an answer to my question. That solemn sound told clearly through the blinding fog. It was a skiff, one much smaller, much more modest than ours. From beyond the mist veil, the skiff slowly glided across the water in our direction. On it was a solitary figure holding an oar. A giant harpoon was attached to the bow of the ship.
What?
The big brother of the middle, who could probably break that puny skiff in half with his bare hands, stares at it in stunned silence. It's the Grim Reaper. Alright, well, it's I guess a start of the city abnormality? Alright, time to fight. No, might as well let it get worse. It became clear that the skiff didn't float here by accident. When the figure on the boat began gently rowing in our direction. I sense a lot of death here, so I'm gonna pull the whole a left here shenanigans. Through the mist, we saw something flash atop the skiff. A figure hurled something in our general direction. It flew so fast that no human eye could catch it. I didn't even have the time to register that something was thrown before I noticed that something was piercing the big brother's left shoulder. Then a powerful shockwave, far mightier than anything the pirates had fired earlier, struck us. The air itself quaked. It was not a distance that most people would even think about jumping across, but... oh. We should run. The figure leaped over from the skiff to the lobotomy corp branch gracefully and with agility. The man from the middle, who so far had appeared unassailable, stumbled and fell to his knees. His shoulder was skewered.
당신.
A color fixer? Alright. You know, maybe they're, I know that they might be helpful right now, but Dante, now is a good chance to get the heck out of here and hide. That's when I finally noticed that what the figure had thrown was a harpoon. A harpoon too immense to be thrown by a mere person, let alone at such a blinding speed. The hooded figure's arm was wreathed in a familiar light.
영감탱이. 호수에서 물고기나 잡는 줄 알았는데 색을 달고 나서 기어코 청새치 고래 하나 잡았다더니 이젠 눈에 뵈는 게 없어서 중지도 고래로 보이나?
Hunted the marlin whale, huh?
나를
So he took...
공격한다는 게 어떤 뜻인지는 알만한 사람일 텐데 말이야.
Probably took down the whale by themselves? Or with a crew? Maybe they're the only one who survived when they took down the whale.
중지도 고래와 다를 바 없지. 하지만 여기 온 것은 그 때문이 아니야. 그저 놓쳤던 고기를 잡으러 왔다네.
Fish that got away, huh? We might want to run.
아무렴 그러시겠지. 중지는 반드시 잊지 않고 기억한다는 걸 알고 있겠지?
뭐 그 밴댕이 소갈머리 같은 책에 남는 공간이 있다면 적은 옷에는
The old man tugs the harpoon lodged in the big brother's shoulder. The big brother tried to hold his ground against the harpoon's pull until there was a crunch.
버티면 부서진다네.
The harpoon tore off his entire shoulder with it. It was a force that would have turned most people into tattered meat.
썩어도 준치군. 다음은 어떨까?
그래, 좋아, 좋다고. 물러가지. 중지는 늘 기억해. 내가 했던 일은 중요하지 않아. 중주에게 등을 돌린 놈들은 중지가 반드시 기억하고 잊지 않는다. 그리고 무조건 되갚아준다. 그게 어떤 형태든 간에.
Ishmael and I had no choice but to watch in silent awe as the old man approached us. The harpoon was still in his hand, and if he wished to strike us with it, we could never hope to get out of its way.
난 이 건물을 삼켜버린 내 고기를 찾고 있네.
Are you going to help us, Smile? We're after it too. Smile, please help us.
자네들도 고기를 낚는 자들일까?
Yeah, please help us. The Indigo Elder. All right. Hello, Mr. Color Fixer. Please help us.
파우스터 씨, 다른 수감자도 아닌 당신이 이렇게 누추한 곳까지 거물을 모셔왔을 줄이야.
뭐 죽다 살아왔는데 따뜻한 환영까지는 안 바래도.
Heathcliff, you should not say anything. You're the reason why he was there. Shush.
그래, 손버릇이 안 좋은 누굴 위해 개인 상담을 아무래도 다시 열긴 해야겠군.
Virgilius' obvious discontent at the involvement of an outsider didn't seem to bother Faust.
작전에 투입해야 하는 인물이라고 판단했습니다.
이유는?
나는 그 창백한 고래를 잡을 수 있는 유일한 자일 테니까.
그럴 테지. 쪽빈 노인.
쪽빈! 즉색이라는 말씀이요? 내가 지금 특색 두 명과 한 공간에 있다는 말인가?
호수 어딘가에서 고래들을 잡으러 떠돈다고 들었지. 마지막으로 들려오는 소문에 따르면 오재앙 중 하나인 모든 것을 꿰뚫는 청새치 고래를 낚았다 하더군.
The old man grunted. It was neither confirmation nor denial, but that was the way the old man was. Everyone understood that.
정황상 황금가지는 호수를 표류하는 고래에게 먹혔습니다.
So, the Indigo Elder is going to be backing us up into our foray. We just need to grab the bow, maybe get revenge, and we get the heck out of here, and let the Elder do his job.
외곽에서만 보였다던 오지앙 중
That way, we will be fine.
고래입니다.
역시 그렇겠지. 결국 그런 흐름일 테니까.
시간을 많이 뺏겼네. 본론으로 들어가시. 나는 창백한 고래를 잡길 원한다.
그리고 우리는 남는 게 시간뿐이지.
또한 저희는 그 고래가 어디로 향할지 알고 있습니다. 당신은 그 고래를 잡기 위해 오랫동안 관찰하고 기회를 엿보며 나름의 방법을 터득한 분일 테죠.
이건 어때요?
A plan, right? A good one?
원한다면 믿기든 뭐든 되어.
We kind of need one, because Dante is not cutting it right now.
그 방법은
The crowd fell silent when Ishmael finished explaining her plan.
미쳤군. 아까 혼자서 제일 많이 처맞고 나더니 아예 단단히 돌아버렸어.
이건 내 목적일 뿐이에요. 겸사겸사 가는 길에 황금가지가 있는 거고. 당신들 알아서 결정해요. 관리자님의 결정이 제일 중요하겠죠. 아무튼 이 회사나 저나 목적을 달성하려는 방법을 모색할 뿐이에요. 그리고 딱히 이렇다 할 방법도 없잖아요. 안 그래요?
나는 반대야. 저걸 정상적인 생각이라고 들어주는 것부터가 잘못됐어.
한 가지 질문이 남았네. 붉은색. 자네도 이 낚시에 함께 하는가?
The Indigo Elder suddenly broke his silence with a question. Unfortunately not. He's not allowed to.
물밑에 사는 비린 것들을 사냥하는 취미나 조이에는 없기도 하지만 그런 문제보다 우선되는 게 있어서 말이야. 최악의 상황이 아니라면 내가 앞에 나서는 일은 없을 거다.
The old man rose from his seat and walked off as though he was about to leave.
잠깐. 기다려줄 수 있겠나?
Wait a... Oh, okay.
길잡이가 참여하지 않더라도 승산은 있을 수 있다. 계획을 면밀히 짠다면 우리끼리 충분히 수행할 수 있을 테니 그렇게 섣불리 포기하는 것은
Notice, no, we would... just let it happen at this point.
거절한다고 말한 적 없네. 창백한 고래를 잡으려면 이 요란한 비명을 지르는 배로는 힘들 것이.
Screaming. I didn't think Mephistopheles was that loud.
가까이 그리고 은밀히 다가가야 하므로 좁으면서도 튼튼한 배가 필요하지.
응? 아니 그러면 왜 베르길리우스 씨가 안 도와준다니까 바로 승낙을 한 거지?
그러게. 오히려 손이 줄게 되어서 거절할 줄 알았는데.
말씀하신 배는 저희 쪽에서 구비하고 있습니다. 필요하다면 한 척을 더 내어드리죠.
아니, 나는 내 배로 좋게.
그 낚싯배? 고래가 꼬리만 퍼덕이면 다 부서질 것 같이 생겼던데.
That it could, but also this guy's a color. So, you know, clearly very strong.
아니, 저 배 상태는 구려 보여도 어지간해서 부서지지 않는 배다.
엑스사의 합금을 사용했구려. 구하기 힘든 자료였을 텐데.
혹시 그 또한 특색이 가지는 혜택의 일종인가? 소문으로 들었는데.
Instead of entertaining that bombardment of questions, he approached me. Question mark?
보아하니 지금까지 호수에서 선원들은 자네의 시계로 인해 목숨을 부지해 온 것 같군. 어떤 원리인지는 모르겠으나 특이점의 일종일 테지. 하지만 그 고래에게는 통하지 않을 능력일 거야.
Thank you for the heads up.
그러니 지금부터라도 모든 것을 되돌릴 수 있다고 맹신하지는 말게.
Why did you accept, even after Virgilius opted out? It was a question I've been unable to let go.
어째서 베르길리우스 씨의 도움 없이도 작전을 수락하였냐고 물어보네요.
질문이 틀렸군. 오히려 붉은색이 나섰다면 거절했을 것이네.
And before he's like, oh, we only need one color for this.
붉은색과 내가 나선다면 시간은 걸리더라도 반드시 그 고래를 잡을 수 있겠지. 둘 중 하나가 죽을 테지만.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, I understand now.
그래서 붉은색이 나선다면 거절할 생각이었네.
That way the other color can just put down the other the first color if they got like they got solidified.
그건 내가 잡은 것이 아닌 게 되니까.
그게 무슨 말이야? 이해가 되지 않소.
한계에 부딪힐 수 없다는 뜻이네.
Or that.
한계? 지금 무슨 말을 하는 거예요? 필요한 모든 수를 가용해서라도
지도에 그어진 도시, 그 테두리 너머에 있는 외곽까지가 사람이 두려워하여 그어버렸던 선이라면 그 뒤에는 두려움을 넘어 이해조차 하지 못할 별들이 있는 곳이 있지. 나는 선을 넘어 그 이해에 맞서려는 어부라네.
설마 외곽 너머를 말하는 건가?
그 고래는 모든 걸 집어삼키고 재앙을 부르고 다녀요. 그걸 어떻게?
자네는 먹잇감이 되어본 적이 있는 선원이군. 이곳에 있는 수많은 호수도 모든 걸 집어삼키고 재앙을 부르지. 언젠가 중요한 갈피에 놓이게 되었을 때 자신의 목숨은 전혀 아깝지 않다는 생각이 들게 된다면
Run.
지금 했던 이야기를
Oh.
다시 한번
I mean, that's more encouraging, but run. That works too.
나는 원래 조언을 해주는 것에 익숙하지 않아. 그럼에도 몇 마디 던져놓는 것은 같은 노를 저어가는 사람에 대한 동질감이라고 해두지.
As per the old man's directions, we rode on the skiff prepared on Mephistopheles. I saw Ishmael moments before boarding the skiff on Mephistopheles. This was Ishmael's plan, but I had no way of knowing what she was really thinking. I had an inkling, yes, and so far I've been going along with those vague guesses. Vague guesses that led to disasters. So I had to ask her myself, Ishmael, what do you really want? Exclamation mark. Oh. What the frick? I see another version of Ishmael that should not exist in like the future. She was hiding it well from the other sinners in Virgilius, but I could clearly see what she really wanted, her true desire. Ishmael, you... She was lifting a body from the waters. A body that was torn asunder, shattered bones, strips of muscle tissue, flesh. Ishmael trembled with elation before what looked like the captain's mutilated corpse.
뭐예요?
What?
얼른 가죠.
Come on, let's get going. Revenge. She's gonna grab Heathcliff's bat and just bonk it. Just bonk it on the captain. You know, put revenge all over that. Oh, another fight. Please be easy.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
Is it that? You know what? Actually, no. I shouldn't even ask if that's bad. This is a Project Moon game with the whole city. It's that bad. As we discussed earlier, we took a different route from the Indigo Elder. We were to first arrive at separate destinations for our plan. Something's floating over there. Not long after we crossed the line where the Ida water turned dark gray, we noticed something pale peeking out from the lake.
저건 섬인 걸까요?
암초일 수도 있다. 어쩌면 이번 호수는 이러한 장애물들을 피하며 항해하는 게 중요한 곳일지도 모르겠군.
크기가 들쭉날쭉하긴 하네요. 저건 암초라고 보기엔 크기가 엄청 커요.
뭔가 느껴지는 것이 있어, 단테. 저것들이 몰려있지 않은 공간을 찾아 나아갈 수도 있겠지만 그쪽이 틀린 방향이라면 작전이 물거품이 될 테니.
대략적인 방향이라도 알려주시면 그걸 기반으로 예상 위치를 계산해 보겠습니다. 쪽빈 노인이 준 정보도 있으니 예측은 어느 정도의 정확성이 보장될 거라고 판단됩니다.
뭐야, 시계 대가리가 나침반 역할을 하는 거야? 진작 그랬으면.
Because if Dante or I could sense it, you know, the manager, if we could have sensed it in the first place, we would have gone there.
호수라는 특수성을 가진 광활하게 넓고 트여있는 공간이라 시도되는 방법일 뿐입니다. 육지의 도시는 지상과 지하로 온갖 건축물과 그 안에 높은 밀도의 사람들로 가득 차 있기 때문에 황금가지를 근거리가 아니면 느끼기도 어렵고 가리킨 방향대로 간다 해도 거대한 벽이 막고 있으면 의미가 없죠.
결국 다른 데에서는 다시 시계 대가리라는 거구만.
So that's why I could feel the golden bow here, even when it was so far away. I raised my finger and pointed toward the general direction of the vague feeling.
확인했습니다. 해당 방향으로 섬유하죠.
Ishmael wordlessly steered the ship according to Faust's words. We grew even nearer to the island or a reef. A heavy silence descended upon the sinners. Until Ishmael gasped with a sudden realization.
이 호수였구나.
There was an incomprehensible look on Ishmael's face. Maybe I saw unrestrained joy. The joy of finding something she's been searching for so long. Such an overwhelming, all-consuming happiness that her facial muscles began to twitch on their own. Maybe I saw extreme fear. A fear in the face of destined, unavoidable terror. Horror. Terror and horror. They both work. The lake's splashing waves hit her trembling face and rolled down her cheeks, or maybe she was sweating from dread.
이스마엘, 무언가 깨달은 정보가 있는 건가요?
네. 여기서 어떻게 해야 할지는 너무 명확하게 알고 있죠. 오티스 씨, 저는 후미에 있어서 확실하게 보이지 않아요. 그러니까 지금 우리 배 앞에 어떤 것들이 몇 개나 어느 정도의 크기인지 제게 빠짐없이 알려주세요.
암초들 주변에는 거센 해류가 흐르고 있으니 빠르게 피할 방법을 파악해야 하는 건가. 알았다.
Otis nodded empathetically before rising her seat to gaze at the path ahead. She balanced herself as the ship rocked.
350m 가량의 민무늬에 번들거리는 초소형 암초 하나. 그보다 500m쯤 먼 거리에 복처럼 툭 붉어진 모양이 상징적인 중간 규모의 암초 하나.
계속하세요.
So it's pretty far. Not gonna last long.
그리고 그것과 얼마 떨어지지 않은 거리에 구멍이 숭숭 뚫린 거친 질감의 대형 규모의 섬. 자세히 보니 그런 것들이 서너 개 뭉쳐 있는 모양새군.
좋아요.
Ishmael began fiddling with the steering gear and the engine's output level as though something had clicked in her mind.
좋아. 첫 번째 암초는 성공적으로 통과했다.
뭔가 암초라기에는 생각했던 질감하고는 다르네요.
잘 알. 저건 단단한 암석이나 흙재질로 만들어지지 않았군.
두 번째도 통과.
I'm gonna guess that's the whale itself.
야, 앞에 덩치 큰 놈하고 길쭉한 놈한테 가려져서 안 보여서 그런데 재질이 뭐가 이상하단 거야?
저건 살아 숨쉬는 거다.
I see. Yup. I understand now.
뭐?
잠깐. 물개. 니놈 어디로 좋다는 거냐? 이대로면 세 번째 암초에 부딪힌다.
맞게 가는 거예요, 오티스 씨. 우린 거기에 내릴 거거든요.
잠깐. 저거 말하는 거야? 저 기분 나쁜 구멍이 숭숭 뚫린 섬? 야! 쳐들었어도 혼자서만 난리치라고! 저 위에 사람은커녕 나무 한 그루도 없는데 뭘 얻겠다고 내려?
생각하는 방식부터 틀렸어요, 당신.
뭐가 틀렸다는? 으아!
A loud shock and ear-splitting sound of the skiff scratching and sliding against something cut Heathcliff off.
운전 똑바로 안 해?
아니, 맞겠군.
We're just gonna go right into its body. Unless that's his mouth. That would be horrifying then.
네, 애초에 이것들은 섬이 아니에요.
What we thought were islands suddenly rumbled, vibrating as ground tremors from an earthquake.
전부 어느 고래의 일부예요. 이건.
A colossal creature shudders as it wakes from a long slumber. Oh, are we fighting the whale? Please don't say we're fighting the whale. Oh, we're just fighting on top of the whale. Okay, you know, that makes sense. Hey, guys, don't lose. Don't get infected.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸. 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
영원한 잠으로 인도하지.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
전투인데
그 인간도 이걸 인정할 걸?
합격장.
처럼 개인적으로 난
따뜻해 뚫리고.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고.
전투인데 나서.
베르게 그 인간도 이걸 인정할 걸?
나와 검을 맞대.
뚫리고.
이제야 완성되었나? 이제야 완성되었나?
오, 기운이 솟는다,
좀
단테. 가서 빨리 때려 눕히자고.
Wait, I just realized.
완성되었나?
Is Ricardo gonna be like Team Rocket? Is he gonna come back for us? Or like he's gonna bring more goons and be like, hey, I couldn't kill you the first time, so now I'm gonna do it again. Oh, that's gonna be annoying to deal with. I'll have to get my blend team set up.
걸작을 자아냈나? 마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지.
Oh wait, we're almost done. Oh,
가시지
well, actually, we're not almost done. There's always a dungeon somewhere.
이거 참 설레는구려.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론 회사 카드로.
꿰뚫려라.
우와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸. 방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그 인간도 이걸 인정할 걸? 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸. 고귀하게.
영원히 잠들.
Ow. I think the sound effect hurt more than whatever damage occurred. So really, team, just don't lose.
오, 기운이 솟는다, 단테. 가서 빨리 때려 눕히자고.
꿰뚫려라.
예쁘네, 네 피분수.
좋아, 알아들었어. 땅덩어리인 척하던 이것들이 전부 고래였고 이 숭숭 뚫린 구멍 같은 것들에게서 인어가 튀어나온다는 것도 알겠어.
Which is still really gross.
근데 피해갈 수도 있는 싸움을 왜 굳이 하는 거냐? 어? 스트레스 해소? 뭐 그런 거냐? 두더지 잡듯이?
그럴 리가 있나요? 제가 알고 있는 게 이 방법뿐인 거예요.
설명할 생각으로 그렇게 말했을 거라고 믿는다.
Heathcliff, furious, wasn't the only sinner looking at Ishmael with expectant eyes. There were Otis and the other sinners who all looked to her for some answers. Ishmael? I was too, of course.
저도 이걸 진짜 하게 될 줄은 몰랐는데. 전설 같은 이야기였죠.
전설이요?
대호수를 떠들고 여기를 터전 삼는 사람들이 많은 만큼 나누어진 호수의 종류만큼이라고 해야 할까요? 뱃사람들에게는 그 호수에 대한 이야기가 구전되어 전설처럼 들려오곤 해요. 이 부유하는 울렁이고 어두운 잿빛 호수, 이곳에도 노랫가락에 맞추어 불려오던 전설이 존재했죠. 해무에 숨겨져 있는 공간을 열기 위해 두드려라. 창백한 그 색을 찾기 위해 고래들을 울게 해라. 알맹이를 들춰내라. 고래의 울음소리 갖춰지면 드러나리.
그래서 그게 당최 무슨 뜻이오?
지금처럼 이 호수에 있는 구멍 고래들을 깨워서 인어들을 다 잡으면 창백한 고래에게 가는 길이 열린다는 말이에요.
그러니까 그걸 지금 믿으란 거지. 너도 믿고 있고, 어?
Okay, to be fair, Heathcliff, it does. Okay, like, yeah, it sounds crazy, but also that's the entire city. Crazy, like, incomprehensible logic. So, unless you have a better idea, I think we should listen to the expert this time, considering the disaster that happened last time.
야, 살다 내가 이런 말을 꺼내게 될 줄은 진짜로 몰랐는데. 너 멍청하냐? 야, 고래를 깨우는 거랑 저 빽빽한 안개가 거치는 거랑 대체 무슨 연관이 있냐? 적어도 어느 정도 말이 되어야 할 거 아니야.
Nah, not in this place.
히스클리프 씨가 인과관계를 가지고 논파하고 있는 장면은 정말 진귀하군요.
왜야, 좀 닥쳐라. 나 진지하니까.
시간 안에 호수에서 벗어나지 못하면 파도가 밀려온다는 사실은 뭐 말이 되나요?
어?
정해진 공간에 도달하기 위해 직선 항해를 하지 못하고 왔던 항로로 바로 되돌아가지도 못한 채 여기저기를 돌아다녀야만 하는 건 말이 되고요? 제가 처음부터 말씀드렸죠. 대호수에서 상식을 찾지 말라고. 여기는 그렇게 돌아가는 곳이에요. 그냥 그런 거라고요.
좋아, 그건 네 말이 맞아. 근데 그런다고 해서 좌편이 뭐니 그렇게 딱딱 정해져 있는 도시 규칙이랑 그런 두루뭉술한 노래랑은 완전 다른 거 아니야? 그딴 걸 믿으라고?
내가 직접 겪고 봤으니까. 그 옛날 아무것도 모르는 치기 어린 항해사가 직접 배를 탔었고 직접 전설이 사실이었다는 걸 깨달았으니까. 그렇게 창백한 고래를 마주쳤으니까.
Heathcliff fell silent, scratching his head. The rest of the sinners also nodded and began whispering. This is really fucked up. Why are we here again? We just wanted to, collect the golden sticks and, like, play with them, but maybe build into a little Jenga tower, and then deliver to our boss and we get paid. Now we're dealing with this.
나는 네가 진짜 마음에 안 든다.
비쳐요.
정말 죄다. 마음에 안 들지만 적어도 말다툼에서 이기겠다고 거짓말을 하거나 흰 소리를 늘어놓진 않는다는 건 알아. 어디 끝까지 해봐. 일단 이 방망이로 두더지 같은 새끼들 후려치는 건 할만하니까.
나도 납득했다. 하지만 다음엔 그런 이유가 있다면 먼저 말해줬으면 좋겠군.
노력해보죠.
어떤 의미에선 확실한 방향을 알게 되어서 다행이라는 생각도 드는군요.
Yeah, well, let's go find our next whale.
명령하신 대로. 청원, 승선.
과연
Surely it'll be fine.
해무가 마치
We took down.
쪼개지듯이
Well,
갇히고
not took down.
있구려.
We survived. Two? Yeah, two whales so far. It'll be just fine, right? And we even have a color helping us out. Surely it will be fine. Surely. Once we eliminated the mermaids of the last whale singled out by Ishmael, the fog slowly began to fade. Behind it was a different lake beyond the Great Sea. Grey Sea. Whoops, help.
마침내.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는
Yeah, it is,
생각나지 않을 거다.
Oh, so now this is just a whale thing right
다를
here.
것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
날씨가 제법 굳다.
Rousseau was right. The lake beyond the borders was nigh pitch black. The waves created a crested tall, rising and crashing violently under the thundering rainstorm. There's no blue sea left in the world? I assume not. Only because they probably had so much pollution, they're like, hey, they're just different colors now. Or that could just be how reality is.
풍랑 또한 심해지는군.
Yisung's face was starting to grow pale.
저희가 정말 할 수 있을까요?
Well, Sinclair, at this point, we are committed. We have to do it.
언제나 할 수 있어서 했던 적이 있었냐?
그건 그렇지.
진입하겠습니다.
이 호수의 파도는 신경 쓰지 않아도 되나?
이 앞에 있는 구역에 대한 규칙이나 파도의 종류는 저도 몰라요. 해무가 열리는 모습, 그 안에 파도치는 시커먼 호수는 기억에 있지만 전설이 실제하는 모습을 지켜본 선정이 흥분해서 떠들던 연설과 고래를 잡기 위한 채비를 서둘렀던 기억만 남아있어요. 그러니까 이 앞부터는 진짜 모험입니다.
그럼 모든 걸 정면으로 맞서야만 되겠군.
네, 파도가 오면 정면으로 부딪힐 겁니다. 그 고래가 나타나도요. 아직까진 조용하네요. 그때는 호수에 진입한 지 몇 분도 되지 않아서 그것이 공격해왔어요.
Everyone was as tense as they could ever be, looking around nervously.
저건 뭔가요? 뭔가 길고 높은 게 있는 것 같은데.
가까이 다가가 보는 걸 추천한다. 내가 일어나 광원을 가까이 비추겠다.
Rousseau got up with a lantern and pointed the light towards where Sinclair indicated.
하나가 아니네요.
저기 뭐지? 호수 한가운데 저런 게 떠 있을 필요가 있나?
등대 같은 건 아닐까?
Don't think so. I disagree.
그렇게 보이기도 하네요.
It could be the spikes on that whale when we saw it, the image earlier. Do you remember seeing anything like that, Ishmael?
네, 기억이 흐릿한 정도가 아니라 저런 건 아예 본 적이 없는.
Yeah, seemed like it.
이스마엘 양, 그대도 갑작스레 뱃멀미가 도지는 것이오. 안색이 무척 창백하오만.
I knew that can't be true. A seasick sailor only exists in jokes. Besides, Ishmael was doing just fine mere moments ago. Then she must have had a sudden realization.
그렇군. 이런 모습이었던 거였어. 일부만으로도 저렇게.
A terrifying realization.
어떤 건데 그래요?
알기 싫어도 알게 될 걸.
저건 헤일인가? 청원! 잡을 수 있는 건 전부 꽉 잡고 있도록!
Oh, 07 Sinclair. Oh! Before we even had a chance to say anything, a leviathan of a wave rose to its crest, then crashed onto us from above and sucked us deep into the lake before throwing us back to the surface.
운이 좋았군요. 그대로 가라앉을 확률이 더 컸을 텐데.
아니, 운이 좋은 거 맞냐 우리? 방금
Everyone okay? Nobody off board? Because I can't rewind that. Or, well, Dante can't. Everyone was soaking wet, nearly hyperventilating, but mostly awestruck by what we've just witnessed.
이탈자는 없습니다만
방금 5번 등대 같은 게 아니라 모조리 엄청나게 큰 고래들의 꼬리였군요.
아, 진짜 그만하고 싶네 이거. 고래라는 게 저 따위로 생긴 거였다는 걸 모를 대로 돌아가고 싶어.
이 호수는 고래들이 잠들어 오는 곳이었던 건가? 그래, 목을 기울이고 잠들고 있으면 그 부분이 저렇게 높게 솟아오를 수도 있겠지. 하지만 이 소란스러움을 눈치채지 못할 리가 없어.
기울고 있어요.
이제 저것들이 깨어날 거예요.
Guys, now's a good time to leave. We may have pissed off the whales just by existing. We're finally here. I think that's what Ishmael whispered, but the storm, the waves buried her voice deep into the lake.
쪽빛 노인이 작전대로 무사히 합류했다면
Yeah, that's a very appropriate response to what's happening right now.
저게 고래란 말인가?
We didn't have to wonder even for a second about what Don Quixote was screaming at. An entire herd of entities, each dwarfing every single whale we've weathered throughout this journey, emerged from the waters all at once. In unison, they began migrating in a singular direction. To witness something like that was enough to make even Rousseau gape with plain bewilderment.
여기까지의 작전은 성공인 것 같군요.
그렇다면 우리도 이야기되었던 대로 행동하지. 저기!
There was a whale that stood out even amongst the herds of ineffably immense whales. That's probably its eye, isn't it? And there's the elder or something? Pallid as the pale death, its hide thick with scar tissue.
유독 상처가 많군.
찾았다. 역시 그 사람의 말이 맞았어. 그때 우리가 피쿼드호가 냈던 상처 자국이 그대로잖아.
그것을 발견했나보군 드디어.
그렇다고 생각됩니다.
언제나 그렇듯 작전의 성공률은 형편없이 낮을 테지.
그렇습니다.
Oh, okay. We're just starting just like this? Ishmael thundered? Ishmael? No, louder than the thunder itself, as though her personality itself had suddenly shifted. Her voice seemed to overwhelm the very storm itself.
그래.
목표는 저 흰 것이다. 총력으로. 저.
Even Otis was swept up in this sudden turn of events, repeating after Ishmael's bellowing commands. Is this what Ishmael was like when she sailed the lakes, or... or is this the captain?
불빛이 보입니다. 쪽빛 노인이군요.
The old man and his skiff was gliding across the waters towards the whale.
잘 듣게. 잠에서 깬 나머지 고래는 전부 던져놓은 미끼를 향해 갔네.
작전은 성공적이다. 이제
Oh, okay, no, that, I don't like that, I wasn't clear whether it was the thunder or the old man's bellow that awakened the pallid whale. Its eyelids began to lift.
이런 걸 이렇게 가까이서 보는 건
What the heck is inside there? Oh man, it looks like the lungs from like the Heart of Aspiration fight in Library of Ruina. I hate it. It's so long since I've witnessed anything like this up close. Yeah. Oh, I had to repeat that because holy shit. It was an eye of astronomical proportions, so immense that it no longer resembled an eye, but a reflective mirror of the world.
직접 보는 것을 고대했지. 이 눈칼.
The old man, harpoon in hand, draws closer to the whale with a grim, stony expression. Ishmael also aims her harpoon at the great whale, her face nearly tearing with uncontainable joy. Some sinners tremble with fear while others prepare themselves. All of it, the world, contained in a single reflective eye that stretched even beyond our peripheral visions.
자, 물고기야. 너도 미끼를 물어라. 물 수밖에 없을 거다. 너는 언제나 그래 왔으니까.
노자비! 더 빨리!
내가 헤아리기 힘든 세월을 살아왔으며 내가 이해하지 못할 곳에서 태어났음을 존중하마. 하지만 난 이 기회가 지나가기 전에 이 몸으로 너와 맞서 이해의 끝으로 향할 작정이다.
The giant harpoon soars across the black sky like a bolt of levin and strikes the pallid whale.
지금이다. 배를 힘껏 저어서 나아가자.
Ishmael rose tall and alone, looking straight out beyond the speeding boat's swaying bow, harpoon in her hand.
너를 다시 마주치면 무슨 생각이 들까 많이 생각해봤었어. 근데 의외로 복잡하지는 않네. 반갑다, 미 빌어먹을 고래 새끼야!
Oh, don't like that. Compared to the old man's harpoon, the harpoon Ishmael hurled was like a needle. But once it struck, as though its body was racked by an immense, unbearable pain, the pallid whale's maw opened, and the air itself began to vibrate.
입이 벌어진다!
가세나, 난 고기잡이를 시작할 테니.
Every sinner heard the old man's voice. Every sinner begins rowing with all their might, in desperation, as though death itself was in our pursuit. As though it was our fate, our destiny to row. We were sucked into an endless abyss, and a rapid vortex pulled us into the maws of the beast, tenebrous as a well under a moonless sky. Same exclamation mark. There was a deep noise. And like a droplet in the sea, we melted into the fathomless dark.
들리나? 작전은 어떻게 되었지? 들리나? 어이. 아무래도 무전기가 정말로 맛이 가버린 모양이군.
걱정이야.
Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Oh wait, this is the dungeon proper. Oh man. I will not have enough time for this. I expected this to go a little bit longer so that I would be able to fill out my last time, but yeah. I guess I will save the dungeon for next time. So that'll be all for me, I guess. Because I already did my mirror dungeons for this week. I don't think anybody wants to see that or see my dailies, and I don't have access to this either way. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is thank you everybody for watching, whether you just decided to poke your head in, whether you're just like lurking or talking in chat or just watching the VOD. I appreciate all the same.